What is going on, everybody? Your man, Eric Wilson, National Scouting Combine. We are just getting started with day one. Of course, I had to bring my brother up in here to have a conversation real quick. We got some athletes who they got checked in. We've got offensive and defensive linemen, as well as a few others coming in here. We're going to talk to them throughout the evening, but I had to get my man in here and say what's up. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much. So really quick before we get started, this is going into its 11th season. And every year it just seems to evolve and get better and better and better. But this year, talk to me, if you will, just about some of what is actually going on, because, we're doing it a little different this year.
Yeah.
So we're starting with the draft eligibles this year. They're going to do 2 days. Combine starts, and then they're going to do their drills. And then the free agents, I believe, are Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're finishing up with free agents.
All right. So, in your opinion, as you've watched it evolve, just give me some of the highlights of why the National Scouting Combine is so pivotal to these athletes.
Because I haven't been with it as long as some of the other guys have, but in 3 years that I've been doing it, the venue has gotten bigger, the players have gotten better. We've seen guys sign with arena teams, we've seen guys sign with CFL teams, had some guys go to the NFL training camps and get a shot up there. It's just a mix of all kinds of scouts, all the networking that can be done at this event with everybody here. It's just great for the players, it's great for the staff, it's great for everybody involved.
Yeah, and again, it's not just the NFL. You've got the CFL, the XFL, the American Indoor Football Alliance is going to be here. USA Rugby is going to be here. So there's many opportunities for these athletes coming. I see we got a bunch of guys already lined up, so I'm going to let you go do your thing. I'm going to holler at you.
I'll see you later, Eric.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. But let me go ahead and get one of the young men in here and have him introduce himself to the people.
How you doing?
Sir, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Do me a favor. Let everybody know who you are, what school you went to, what position you played.
My name is Bobby Frey. I went to Wittenberg University. I play quarterback.
Oh, okay. See, we starting off with a quarterback. Y'all already know how it is. So, the quarterback position. So, how long have you been playing?
Football since I was Pee-wee.
Okay. So, you went through the whole entire Pee-wee,
yeah.
Pop 1, high school, now college, and now we're here. So, Wittenberg, quarterback. Why that position? I got to always ask.
I don't know. As a young kid, I always looked up to some guys in my high school that I was going to go to. One of the quarterbacks kind of took me, was one of my role models, so I went after him. I just played quarterback.
Give him a shout out, man. Give him a shout out.
Ricky Steele.
Okay.
He's out there still.
All right.
He's out there coaching right now in South Carolina.
So, the quarterback position, you get all the credit usually, and you get all the blame, depending on the wins and losses.
Sir.
Talk to me about your record this past season.
So we went 7-3. It was an all right season. We usually go somewhere between 10-0 and 9-1, so it's kind of a rough season for us.
Okay.
More of a build-up season. We had a bunch of young guys play, O-line. Our defense was lights out. That was the best aspect of our team. But on the offense, we were kind of building, growing into the next 4 years to see what the future has to bring for us.
All right. So, again, remind these people who you are, sir, and then I want to wish you best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Bobby Frey, quarterback, Wittenberg University.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you out there tomorrow.
Sir.
We just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you right now, we got all night. We're going to go here and just continually bring you these athletes. We're going to introduce them to you, get a little story on them each and every time, just just so you can understand, because these are the gentlemen from the D2, D3, NIAI school. Down the road, of course, we got the NFL Combine. So, I mean, it's just one of them things. But let me get another young man in here, have him talk to y'all for a minute. What's up, sir? How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Do me a favor. Let the people know who you are.
What's up, everybody? My name is Al Dockery. I'm walking from New York.
We got two. All right, we got back-to-back quarterbacks here. So, you up in the New York area?
Yes.
Okay. So, talk to me about that, because New York is like the mecca, the media. If you're gonna play in the city and play for one of them teams, talk to me about life in New York playing quarterback.
Well, I never played in the city of New York.
Okay.
I was more like upstate New York.
All right.
But it's
Are you by Albany, Syracuse? Where you at?
Poughkeepsie area.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's always a tough challenge, but no matter how many people are there, there's always fans on, eyes on you all the time. So it's a lot of fun.
So why the quarterback position?
So I didn't actually become a quarterback until my senior year of high school.
All right. So what'd you do before that?
So before I was a receiver, I was always involved with football, probably until now.
Okay.
Right now. And it wasn't until a coach came up to me and was like, "Yeah, we got quarterback for this season." I was like, "All right, tell me about it." Because I did have an arm, and I was just like not really too sure about it.
Right.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
But like after playing like mid-season in JV, I was just like, you know what? I think this is it.
All right.
And like, go for it. So I went for it, and I was just like,
So are you a pocket passer or are you a mobile quarterback?
I can do it all.
Okay. All right, fair enough. So a lot of times I ask these gentlemen the question, listen, there are many opportunities here, but let's go for the gold here. Let's say, Rainbows, Unicorns, NFL decides to come draft. Now, you can't pick a team to go to, but if you could pick a team to play for, what team would it be and why?
I have to be the Jets.
Wow,
I
okay.
only picked the Jets because I'm a New York native, and the Jets are.
But they play in New Jersey, man. They both play in New Jersey. It's the Meadowlands.
Still
But
New York, though. Still New York.
fair enough.
They'll say New Jersey Jets.
You're right. So how do you feel you and Coach Salah would work to get, what kind of chemistry you think you and him could?
I think we can form a good chemistry, start, discussing, just getting to know each other first, seeing each other. And then, we just go from there.
All right, do me a favor. Remind the people who you are, sir.
Once again, Al Dockery. Nice to meet you.
All right, I appreciate it, my brother. Look forward to seeing you out there tomorrow. There it is. Let me get another young man in here, and we're going to have this conversation. Just kind of, again, like I said, bringing y'all these uncut gems, these undiscovered talents. These young men, come on, my brother, have a seat.
Yes, sir.
Come on in. Okay. All right. So for all my brothers out there listening and everything, when you get behind the camera, I'm going to need y'all to speak up. Let the people know who you are, all right? Cool. We got this. I'm going to move the mic a little bit closer. I don't need it. Y'all need it. But let the people know who you are, so please.
Juan Uwe Blair Jr. coming from Oakland, California.
Oh.
Long way.
Wow,
long
yes,
ways,
sir.
Man, long way.
Brother came from Oakland to be here. So what position?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
All right, so talk to me about this. Your love of the game. Where did it come from, and why the wide receiver position?
My love of the game came from, I grew up with 4 brothers. So I was the oldest of my little brother.
Right.
And I was the youngest of 4 more.
Okay.
So, I always had to play big brother, little brother role. And you always physical and tough like a brother Steve. So we play a lot of sports. So it really just started in the room. Went to outside.
Yeah, because Mama kicked you out.
Yeah.
You know she did.
We're too big to play now, so we had to go outside and finish that outside. Then from outside to organization.
Okay. So, I mean, Oakland, that's such a community of, a lot of great talent comes from that Oakland Bay area. What made you decide to play wide receiver?
Really, I started off as a quarterback, honestly.
Okay.
I converted to wide receiver in junior college, but what made me make the switch to wide receiver is just I wanted to help my team out. I was coming as a quarterback. I seen the situation that was going on at my junior college, Laney Junior College. Shout out all my boys at Laney College.
Shout out to Laney Junior College.
I just seen how everything was going, and I knew I put myself in a better position, and my team was better position to wide receiver.
So you saw a need basically and said, you know what? I'm going to do what's best for the team, and I'm going to fill that need.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you got to ask you, are you an outside receiver? Are you an inside slant guy? What do you do? Primarily. I know you can do it all.
Primarily, coaches have me on the outside, primarily. You know what I mean? Because I can win one-on-one matchup. I can win touch coverage. I can get off touch coverage.
How tall are you?
2 points.
You 6'1".
Yes, sir.
You going up against like 6'4", 6'5" guys. You mean to tell me you can still come down with the route?
Man, I jump.
Okay.
I jump.
So I'm gonna see it tomorrow.
do that. I
I'm
jump.
gonna see what you do now.
Man, watch my highlight tape. I go get the ball out the air. That's what I do.
All right, do me a favor. Remind the people who you are, please.
Devon Blair Jr. out of Oakland, California. I played at Northwestern University. Shout out all my dogs down there too.
Appreciate you, brother. Best of luck tomorrow.
Appreciate it, man.
Blessing. I'm gonna see y'all later on. That's what I'm talking about. See, these guys, man, they ready. They know what time it is. They know what time it is. This is the National Scouting Combine. This is they shot, they opportunity. Come on, brother, sit down. We're gonna make it happen.
How we doing?
I'm doing very well. What's up, man?
Brian Boyd.
Appreciate it. Now, don't tell me, tell them.
Brian Boyd,
What position?
wide receiver.
And where'd you go to school?
I went to Missouri Southern State.
Okay, all right. So again, I got another wide receiver. Why? What's up with y'all wide receivers, man?
Well, what made me want to play wide receiver, I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
So watching Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce,
Okay.
watching that talent of football made me want to convert to a receiver from the day I started playing.
So there was no second choice. It was look, day one, coach, I'm playing wide receiver. You gonna play wide running back? Nope, I'm playing wide receiver.
Playing wide receiver.
We're gonna need you to be a cornerback. Nope, I'm playing wide receiver.
I mean, I played a little DB.
Okay, all right. See, there you
But,
go.
yeah.
Knowing and understanding both sides of the ball. That's
for
important.
sure. Yeah,
That's
for
important. So your love of the game, man. Where'd it come from?
Love the game. Dad, really, my dad, just family, being involved in the game, going to Rams games, being involved in that, making me want to go and see what it's about. I met Lawrence Maroney. He came to the local Boys and Girls Club, and since then I'm just inspired.
That's what's up. All right. So, did you stay a Rams fan even after they left?
It's kind of tough. I kind of didn't become a fan of anybody, so I just kind of like players at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't really go for it.
So if an opportunity presents itself and you get to that next level and the NFL and you can't pick, but you have an inkling of where you might want to go, what team?
I would say the Rams.
See, I see.
Try
He
to bring
stayed a
it back.
fan. He stayed a fan. I don't even want to
Try
hear
to bring
that.
it back.
He stayed
Try to
a
bring it
fan.
back. Yeah.
Okay.
Try to bring it back.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, let everybody know once you get who you are, please.
Brian Boyd, Jr., Missouri Southern.
Wide receiver?
Yep.
Wide receiver.
That's cool.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Appreciate
you, man. These brothers, see, he tried to be slick with it, but I knew he stayed a Rams fan. I knew it. Let me get another brother in here so we can have this conversation, man. Uh-oh. I got to watch my P's and Q's now. I got a big boy up in here, man. Offense or defense?
Defensive tackle.
Oh, see, there he is. DT. All right, let people know who you are, sir.
Shamir Vessel, defensive tackle, and I play at Delaware Valley University.
Oh, East Coast brother. Okay. All right. So you love the game, man. Where'd it come from?
Love the game came from watching Ray Lewis at a young age.
See.
That's his tenacity and
Okay.
just like his fierce competitiveness on the field. Just made me want to be like that.
So D tackle. Tell me. Give me a lineup. Where if I'm looking on the field and I'm looking at the defense, where you lined up?
I line up anywhere. Anywhere that close to you, 3-tech or 1-tech, no.
Okay, 4-3 or 3-4.
Both.
You gotta pick one. Now I'm not. Y'all ain't gonna do me like this. You gotta pick one, man. Which one do you favor?
I favor more of the 4-3.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. If you could pick an NFL team to go play for, I think you already answered this question, but I just need to know. I think I have an idea. I'm assuming it's gonna be the Ravens. You're gonna go play with Harbaugh and all this bull. You and Lamar get down? Okay. All right. Do me a favor. Remind the people who you are, please.
Shamir Vessels, defensive tackle, Delaware Valley University.
Appreciate it, brother. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, man.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you. That's what I'm talking about. These draft eligible gentlemen are here today because they know their opportunity comes tomorrow. And what the combine does is it gives them that testing. It gives them so they can see how they stack rank and see what kind of level they are. And it's not just the NFL. Let me be very clear about that as I welcome in this brother right here. What's up, man? Appreciate you. Tell the people who you are, man.
Antoine Shook, running back from Capital University.
Capital University. What's that?
That's in Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus. Okay. All right. So, all right. You in Columbus. I know you close to Cleveland. But were you kind of cheering for Cincinnati in the Super Bowl, or what was up, man? I gotta ask. Okay, I just hey.
Hey, I know football. LA was a great team, and besides, I'm not originally from Columbus. I'm from Miami, Florida.
Oh, you a Dolphins boy? Oh, who's your team then? We don't need to know that. Oh, he a Houston fan, man.
Saints.
Okay.
Got a little situation over there.
Exactly. Hold on now. Let's pump the brakes. When you lose Drew Brees and Michael Thomas didn't play a lot of the year, come on, your defense was the only thing that held y'all up. So No,
Taysom Hill complexion.
Yeah, this wasn't Jameis. You know, yeah, okay. So hold on. Right. They gonna get it together. You got one of the best coaches right now with Sean Payton. Come on, man. They tired. Yeah, y'all really good. My bad. So all right, running back. You know, they say the average span of a running back is about 3.5. That's what it is. 3.5, 4 years. What sets you apart that's going to make you withstand and bypass that?
I honestly believe the success to the longevity is not taking too many hits, which maybe, you know, you think it'd be a little bit difficult as a running back.
Right.
But not every down has to be full on cruising. You gotta work on being elusive. Gotta use your speed more often than not. And when it comes down to it, get those tough yards. But you know, think about your career, think about your life after football. And then you gotta take no unnecessary hits, then don't take them.
All right. You a north, south, or east, west running back?
North and south.
So you run it straight up the middle.
I can get the tough yards, despite the size.
So them 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6.
Put me in, coach.
You're getting them.
Put me in, coach.
All right. So you said you were Saints fan. How do you feel? No, I got to ask this question. Let's say something happens, man. Don't ever. I always look at it as an opportunity. So let's look at it. If in fact you get an opportunity, and the Saints come calling, now you got to play alongside Alvin Kamara. Talk to me about that 2-back set. You got him on one side and you on the other. How dangerous y'all gonna be?
I try not to be too starstruck.
Okay.
Try to soak in as much knowledge as I can.
Fair enough.
That's one of the best backs in the league. One of my favorite backs as well. So taking all I can. Obviously, see what he's doing to keep his size and get bigger.
Right.
And gotta be a dangerous combination.
Okay.
Real dangerous.
Do me a favor. Remind the people who you are.
Antoine Shipp from Miami, Florida, running back out of Capital University.
I appreciate you, brother. I'm going to see you tomorrow out there doing your thing, all right?
Yes, sir.
Handle your business. Folks, we're going to take a really quick break. I'm going to come back. I got more with the gentleman here. We are at the National Scouting Combine, day 1. Stay tuned. It's only getting better. We are back live at the National Scouting Combine. This is day 1. We're introducing you to the athletes who are going to go out and do the draft-eligible athletes. We're going to be out there tomorrow. They're going to be doing their testing, and then they're going to come back the following day, which is going to be Wednesday. They're going to do their drills. They're going to be seen by NFL, XFL, CFL, the American Indoor Football Alliance, the opportunities, USA Rugby. I believe we might even have WWE in the building, but we are going to have major opportunities for these young athletes, such as my man right here, just to get a chance to showcase who they are. Please introduce yourself, sir.
Colton Jewell, Aurora University, tight end wide receiver.
Tight end wide receivers.
Yes,
Which
sir.
one do you play more?
Depends on the set what we were going to run against our opponent. So it depends if it's going to be a little more run heavy or it's going to be a little play action, or if they stack the box when we go wide.
Okay, so your love of the game, where'd it come from?
Honestly, it came from my dad. He played in college at Assumption University, and he kind of just, from basically birth, just here's the football, go play.
There it is.
Kind of like that.
So what made you decide on the offensive side of the ball, tight end, wide receiver? Was there something you loved about that position? Was it a player, or was it just you wanted to be that guy?
I always looked up to like Rob Gronkowski. He was always one of my favorite players. Now it's Greg Kittle. Just watching
George.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
That's all right.
George Kittle.
All good.
They like to block, but they also get the ball. See ball, get ball. That's just kind of like the thing I like the most.
So you're talking two top tight ends, one who just retired and one who is still in the game, playing at a very high level. If you had your opportunity to play on an NFL team, which team would you play for?
My dad's side of the family's from Boston, so it would be the New England Patriots. So,
Okay.
just from birth, it was Tom Brady, the best.
Right.
Until he went to Tampa, he kind of became a little traitor, but for the most part, we kind of developed to be a Buccaneer family, but mainly.
Okay. Fair enough. Hey, do me a favor. Remind everybody who you are.
I'm wide receiver, Aurora University.
I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, man, appreciate
We'll
it.
see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
So let me get another young man in here. We're going to have this conversation. But again, that's what it's about, man. These young men who are here, come on in, brother. These young men from jump knew what they were going to be about. They knew what they were going to do. And football for them was not only an avenue to excel at what they wanted to do, but it gave them that love, man. They so richly were like, yo, this is what I want to do with myself. What's up, brother?
How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Pretty
Do
good.
me a favor. Introduce yourself to the people, please.
Arthur Anderson, wide receiver out of Concordia University.
Concordia. That's
Yep.
New York?
Nebraska.
Nebraska. I'm sorry. All right, Nebraska. So, love of the game. Where'd it come from?
Love the game. Really, so I'm originally from St. Louis.
Okay.
All my people play baseball and basketball. Nobody play football like that. But
Really?
at a young age, I moved to Texas.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah.
football
Well,
culture down there. is
yeah,
crazy.
exactly. Forget about it. You move to Texas, you got two choices. You either roping cowboys, roping cows and bulls, or playing football. That's what it was.
So yeah, so that really just took off from there because that's all my friends were doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what started to be the pastime for me, and started to love it, stuck with it.
Why your position?
So I played quarterback until college. Played a little bit of quarterback in college too, but so coming in my freshman year, we had a pretty good quarterback. My offensive coordinator was telling me like, hey, we got a pretty good quarterback. I'm gonna go with him, but you're an athlete. I want you on the field. So if you want to play receiver, you can make an impact right now. As a freshman, I'm like, cool. I just want to be on the field. So
There you go.
with a receiver.
But see, now you become what they like to call a Swiss Army knife. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because they know that if they need you, you still got that arm. You can still get one down the field. But are you an inside or outside receiver?
Both.
Both.
Yep.
Primarily, what do you play?
Primarily on the outside, but I do run slot blocks.
Okay.
Just how our offense work out. I mean, I end up in the slot a lot, but I'm an outside receiver.
Nothing wrong with that. Do me a favor, remind the people who you are. Son.
Arthur Anderson, wide receiver out of Concordia University, Nebraska.
Concordia out in Nebraska, my brother. We'll see you tomorrow. Handle your business, man. Appreciate you. Let me get another young man in here, another athlete in here to have this conversation so we can introduce you again to these young men. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing very well.
Good.
Big boy, man. I feel like I got to bulk up or something, man. Please let the people know who you are, sir.
Marcus Wilson out of Salisbury University.
Oh, Wilson. See, we cousins. I knew it.
Okay.
I knew it.
Okay.
I knew it. So, I'm sorry, what position?
Running back.
Running back. Okay. So why the running back position?
Running back position. Growing up, I looked up to my dad a lot, and in high school, he was a running back.
Shout out to Dad.
Yep. Shout out to Dad. And that kind of where it sparked off from the beginning, and then it kind of just flowed all the way into now.
Okay. So as a running back, I was telling one of the other young men, you know, the average span, 3.5, 4 years. Talk to me why you are going to make that a longevity, why you are going to exceed those number of years at your position.
Okay, so I think that a lot of that plays into is recovery.
Right.
A lot of recovery that goes into that, players that take care of their bodies. I'm the type of back that I like to, ground and pound. That's kind of my style. So those guys usually don't last that long. But the proper recovery, I think, is a big factor in that.
Okay. So give me a team. If you could play for any NFL team, which team would you want to play for and why?
Philadelphia Eagles.
My team. I knew it. I knew it. See, we cousins, and he already know we already got it going on right here. I love it. Okay. All right. So he want to follow in the footsteps of the Deuce Staleys of the world, the Miles Sanders of the world. Okay, I see it. See, Jeffrey, come get him. Come get him. He right here at the National Scouting Combine. Come check this brother out. All right, he ain't got to say nothing more. Mic drop, build up Eagles. We good. Remind the people who you are, please.
Marcus Wilson out of Salisbury University, running Pennsylvania.
Are you from Reading?
Yes, I'm from Reading.
For real?
Yes.
Let's talk after. For real.
Okay.
I was born in Reading.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
We
What
got-
part?
I'm from the city.
What part?
Reading, Pennsylvania.
Where?
12th Street, North 12th Street.
Okay, I was on North 8th.
Okay.
I was down by the Vanity Fair outlets and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna hook up at. See, I
All
knew this brother
All
from
right.
somewhere. Okay, hometown, Annie, homegrown. I like this. Like I said, Jeffrey, come get him. It's my. All right, I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow.
Appreciate it. All right, sounds good.
Yes,
Sounds
sir.
good.
Yes, sir. Woo! See, I knew it. My brother, you got a hard thing to follow right now. I'm just gonna let you know.
All right.
I'm gonna let you know. So what's up, man? How are you? Appreciate you. Let people know who you are, please.
Oshkosh,
Okay. What position?
offensive line, guard, center.
Okay. All right. So offensive line, guard, center. Why?
Honestly, when I was younger, I was always open to weight in youth football, so I had to play the line, right?
Okay.
And then I just fell in love with the aggressive part of playing offensive line.
You were one of the backbones. You know what I mean? Like the offensive line, you got to protect everybody. You know, sometimes you get a blocking tight end, but primarily it's them 5 up front. And you being one of them guys, man, how important is it to you to be able to not let the defense get a jump on you?
Oh, it's crucial. I mean, if you can set tone from the start, it's going to get more good.
Yeah, Wisconsin. So I'm going to ask the question: are you a Green Bay fan?
Absolutely.
All right. So if the Packers come calling you, they do.
Oh, absolutely.
You that guy. Okay. All right. And they've had some offensive challenges, but they've maintained and held that stronghold for number 12 for a while. So tell me about the impact that you would make being a part of that O-line.
I'm versatile. I can play both center and guard. Like no drop in production at all. In college, I did a lot of pulling, so I can do any sort of technique as far as blocking on the line. I'm athletic and I can move. So,
All right. Do me a favor. Remind everybody who you are, please.
Hunter Schultz from the University of Wisconsin Oshkosh.
All right, my man. I'm going to see you tomorrow out
Yes,
there.
sir.
Handle your business, man. Appreciate you. Woo! I knew it. See, National Scouting Combine. I'm telling you, this is where these young men have an opportunity to learn, to grow, to bond, and more importantly, to showcase their talents and have that opportunity. Let me get another brother in here just to have a conversation with him real quick. The line is really starting to form. We got about probably 80 young men in here today who are going to be out there tomorrow at the Grand Park Event Center, just like this young man right here. What's up, brother?
How you doing, sir?
I'm well. How are you? You look familiar.
You do too.
You look familiar.
I think you probably just follow me.
I just might. Do me a favor. Let everybody know who you are.
I'm Monolo Caldwell from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I'm the running back at Thomas More University.
Thomas More University. So are you? So I got to ask this question off rip. Are we okay? We ain't still hung up on the Super Bowl. We good right now?
Oh, no, we good.
Okay.
I'm good.
I got a young squad. I'm just letting you know. So I just want to make sure. Sometimes people need a little longer to get over their lumps and be like, man, we should have done this. We should have done that. So, but we're almost a month out. So I just wanted to check in, make sure you're doing all right.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. So talk to me about your position.
Play running back,
Yes.
and I feel like that's probably, if it's not the key, it's probably the second best position on the offense besides the quarterback. I
Why?
feel like they're the second best leader. You have to control the offense. You're the second best controller to the offensive line. The offensive line hears you. You connect with the offensive line. You're the sixth man to the offensive line with the 5 front. I feel like you do a lot. You got the ball in your hands all the time. Usually, you do a key is blocking, leading the way, running, scoring, doing a lot. So just having the ball in your hands is like an important thing to running back.
So talk to me about your longevity, because I was telling these other young men, the average span is 3.5, 4 years. What's going to set you apart, man, to where, you get in the league 5, 6, 7 years down the line, we still talking about you.
My endurance, and I know how to take care of my body. I feel like throughout my college career, I know how to go to the train, I know how to go get help. And that's one thing I feel like a lot of people don't know how to do. They just try to work on themselves on their own time. But you need help, you need people around you. How to get your body right and always stay right.
Okay. So being from Cincinnati, if you had the chance to go play for the Bengals, I take it you would not turn that down.
No.
But you are behind a man in Joe Mixon. So talk to me like the impact you could make should you be able to get that opportunity to play behind a Joe Mixon, play with a Joe Burrows, and a T. Higgins, and a Jamar Chase.
There's a lot of weapons right there.
Yeah.
You said it yourself. But I feel like it's coming from being behind Joe Mixon. That was just give me a lot of experience, give me a lot of seeing, and give me a lot of that's from a veteran. Like he's a veteran and doing it at a high level right now.
Right.
And I'm just going to that. If I go get paid by the Bengals, he's going to the last couple of years. He got banged up. So it'd be a good fresh face and a good fresh body.
Plus you homegrown, so
Yeah, definitely.
the crowd is gonna be loving you.
Love it. And I went to a good program in Cincinnati too. So
Right. All right. Remind the people, sir, please, who you are.
I'm a Monolo Caldwell, play running back, and I went to California University.
I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, man.
Thank you, sir.
Stay blessed. How are you, sir?
Great. How about you?
I'm doing very well. See, it's another familiar face. I think I know this man right here too, man. How you doing? Please remind the people, please, who you are, sir.
My name is Pranav Kunkulu. I play D-line / outside linebacker, and I'm from the Congo.
From the Congo. Okay. You got an international brother in here. So, talk to me about your love of the game, sir.
Well, it started since I was a little kid, actually.
Right.
We didn't play football at home. It was straight soccer. But once we traveled here, once we moved here, actually, I just wanted to play. That was the first thing I told my uncle. I want to try football.
And when you first time you got on the field and played football, how old were you?
I was a junior in high school.
Okay, so 15, 16, you step on the football field for the first time, and talk to me about what that felt like. Because like you said, you played soccer in the Congo, but now you come here in American football. You know, because football globally, everybody knows that's just soccer. But to play American football, what was that experience like for you?
It was the best feeling I ever known.
Okay.
Just being able to step on the field. So the first memory I remember is because I was kicker and defensive lineman that year, and my first play was kicking the ball, and the crowd, you know, before you kick the ball, it actually goes.
Oh yes, yes.
That feeling right there gave me goosebumps, and that was
All right. So, is there a team or is there a player that you maybe model yourself after, or that you would like to go play? And if so, who or which team? And more importantly, why?
I would say easily Von Miller. I want to learn from him. The guy definitely has the type of style that I want to play at the highest level.
Right.
Dude can rush. He can stop the run, stop the pass, and try to get the coverage. Pretty much is God.
All right. Do me a favor. Remind everybody who you are, please.
It's Pranav Kunkulu, and I am from Congo, defensive lineman / outside linebacker.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. International. Jimmy, you need to change the name to the International National Scouting Combine, or something like. We got to change the name. You can't just be national anymore. We international. I'm telling you. What's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. K9? Okay, is that the nickname? All right, so let K9 tell them who you are, please.
My name is Karen Herbert, and I play defensive back for North Carolina Central.
North Carolina Central. Are you, how close are you?
One from Charlotte.
Oh, you from Charlotte?
Yeah, I'm
okay.
from Charlotte, North Carolina.
All right, I shout out to my boys. Say it again. They in Fayetteville. They got a show going on every Tuesday. But I'm gonna definitely make sure I hook you up with them. But what position?
I play safety.
Safety. There we go.
Safety.
Okay. So talk to me about why free safety.
Really, I just I love to be able to come around and just and being able to lead defense from the back. I'm very confident guy, and I love to just make plays and just stop guys. You know what I mean? I love to just stop guys. That's what I love to show you that I know the ball is coming and I can still make a play. That's what I love to do.
So. All right, that's fair. Fair enough. Now, being that leader back there, you got to watch these schemes and you got to watch these quarterbacks and how they try to call all of us the line and try to, get the defense to jump or have y'all make a move. But let's talk about the one-on-one matchup. All right. Now, you got wide receivers out there. You know them. They feel like they got to be the ones to go get them. All right. So you got what? 6'1", 6'2"?
Yeah, 6'1".
6'1". So let's match it up now. All right, there are some wide receivers out there who feel that they are going to be that guy. They want the ball each and every time that they can. How you want to control them and stop them?
Honestly, that's exactly what I want to think that they gonna get there. That they gonna make a play. I think that I'm gonna make a play, right? And that's what I want to come down to. I'm an ultimate competitor, so I want to come down to me and him every time. That's what I want. I want to do that. To think that they can try me. I want to throw the football, and I want to break his confidence by breaking the ball like that. All the way down.
Hey, it's a game of chess, not checkers.
So,
remind people who you are. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. So, like I said, my name is Karen Herbert, North Carolina Central, from Charlotte, North Carolina. And I play free safety. That's what I do.
Watch out for K9 tomorrow. He's running his drills.
Back in.
I appreciate you, brother. Much love. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Woo. Let me get another young man in here to have this conversation. We got a line going. I got to hurry to get these brothers in and out, man. What's up, man? How are you?
How you doing?
I appreciate you. Let people know who you are, please.
How y'all doing? I'm Noah Ellison, wide receiver from Old Dominion University, North Carolina State.
Ooh, okay. All right, wide receiver. See, I was just talking about y'all, and then one show up. It's like you say Beetlejuice one too many times, all of a sudden they're going to come around. So, why the wide receiver position?
So at a young age, I always wanted to be a quarterback. When I got to high school, I started to see the transition. We actually had a guy, Devin Leary, started quarterback for North Carolina State. So pretty much, I was like, well, I mean, me and him are pretty close friends. Why not catch the ball? I could do both. So I kind of made a transition. I went to a powerhouse school in Timber Creek High School. Pretty much, like from there, it was kind of like they set the standard for certain receivers. The Thomas Jennings, the Miracle, he plays for the Chicago Bears. Those guys in front of me, they kind of led the way, and it was kind of how it felt.
Okay, so I mean, you are, definitely a true testament to your craft. Are you an inside or outside receiver?
I play both.
Okay, primarily though, which way you go?
I mean, I like to call myself the X. I can play in the slot, mix match for safety. I like to play outside. I'm a big body, big receiver. I can go for big plays.
Right.
So, I mean, I like to play in the slot better because mix matches, safeties can cover the corners.
Yeah,
but,
right.
I like to expose both.
Okay, all right. So, is there a team out there that you would like to play for? And if so, which team, and more importantly, why?
Definitely, I would love to be close to home. I'm from New Jersey, so the closest team to us is Philadelphia Eagles.
So you know them. I like it. I like it. We need a wide receiver core anyhow, because our wide receiver, listen, our wide receiver core is okay, but we can always be better, and depth is the one thing that we need. So anyhow,
Philadelphia Eagles. My guy Travis Fulgham, he played there. He did Mark there.
And I'm so mad they gotta let him go, Philly. How you suck? I say it. Let Travis go. Brother had 3 outstanding games in like week 3 through 5, and then y'all won't ship me something. Don't get me started on my our team. Excuse me, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. I got to see him firsthand, make plays, be a great guy on that team, and that they need a receiver. That would be a good fit. My favorite team, though, is the Baltimore Ravens. I love what they're doing there, hardball, how he lets Lamar Jackson and Hollywood Brown beat themselves.
Yep.
That's kind of the coach I would like to play for, other than that, somewhere where the Texans are, Dallas Cowboys.
No.
Just Texas in general. But I ain't going to say
Florida got no state tax, too. Come to Florida.
Yeah,
don't go to Dallas. Don't do it.
All about the no tax.
Don't do it. Lord have mercy. Hey, remind the people who you are, please.
Hey, man, Noah Ellison, wide receiver, Old Dominion University, Wagner College, and North Carolina State. Hey, check me out.
I appreciate you, brother. No, we ain't sending nobody to Dallas here. That's what we're not doing. They can go. They got 31 other teams to go for. We are not sending any of them to Dallas. Anyhow, what's up, man? Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
What's up? Let people know who you are, please.
What's up, man? It's Michael White, Southern Utah University, RCC, City College.
What position?
Defensive tackle.
D tackle. All right. So talk to me about that position. Why are you the D tackle? Why are you the guy?
That's just a position I played all through high school, college. Kind of a position I was able to craft around and hone in on.
Okay. So, Utah doesn't have a football team, and I'm not sure who the closest would be to you. Closest NFL team to you would be who?
Raiders,
Las Vegas. Okay. All right. So,
I wouldn't mind being Raiders.
Oh, listen, the black and gold, and they got that brand new stadium out there. Have you seen it?
Oh, I drive by it. All the time.
Oh yeah. The Death Star is no joke. That's where the draft's going to be at too. So I mean, listen, this might be syncing up here. I'm saying, Mark Davis, you got a guy, DT right here. Help out Max Crosby. I'm just saying. So, talk to me about your love of the game. Where did it come from?
Oh man.
Yeah. We get deep. I'm trying to peel back them layers. I want people to know you.
Being a kid, growing up, playing ball after school, mom's always at work, so we had to do extracurriculars. So I was always on the field, and it just turned into lifestyle.
There you go.
Yeah, I grew up for it. Shit, use my language.
It's all good.
Coming out of high school, that's what really, got my feet wet.
That's it. Rest is history.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough, man. Do me a favor. Remind the people who you are, please.
Yeah, Michael White, defensive tackle, Southern Utah.
Perfect. I'll see you tomorrow, my brother.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I got to take a timeout really quick. So I got to get this brother in here. He's not stepping from. He's coming from behind the camera. No. When you are in the presence of royalty, you bring him on at the National Scouting Combine. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know this face, get to know him. This is a gentleman who I consider to be a personal friend, somewhat of a mentor. And you know what the best thing about Mr. James Guidry is? When I call him, he is always there for me. James, it is an honor, sir, to see you. My brother, thank you so much.
Hey, Eric. I'm glad to be here, man, and miss all these young brothers. Chasing the dream. I can recall the days when I was out there doing the exact same thing, investing in my future. I took the resources that I did make, and I did spend the money. And it's all about, I want these gentlemen also to talk to us about how to actually navigate this process and not only use this one pathway to be able to afford opportunity to work in that industry. You know, we all want to work in the 500 workers, right? Of course. 500 times. Of course. There's different avenues for which they can take this there. Not just on that athletic thing alone. They also need to understand that they graduated from college and they got the resume ready to go. This is an opportunity to use the combine as a reference. You know, they send the resume. They got 32 owners out there, right?
Right. 32
owners, right? Let's get that straight.
Yes, sir.
32 owners out there, and apart from the ownership, there's an NFL league office, right? And they employ people there, right? Get your resume. I've talked to several guys already. They said they got their degrees in sports management. Excellent, right? I talked to one guy. He said he got a degree in liberal arts. He said excellent, right? But those are they looking for. They're looking for the next generation of players, not players, but administrators to come into their organization to work at the administrative level, right? So if you have a degree, and some of these guys have their master's, I said, man, what does it hurt you to take your resume and just send it?
That's it.
To all 32 teams.
That's it.
What's the worst that's going to happen right now?
Nothing.
You have your resume at home and you still haven't sent it out. You don't know if they're going to say, yes, we'll accept your resume or not. Until you send, even if they don't send, they'll call you back. You let them know position that you were before you accept it.
Nothing has changed.
And you use your body's going to break down over time. I broke my neck. I was scarring the back of my neck playing. And as a result of that, I had a crusade with something movement in Muscular. I ended up getting hired by the NFL Association. A couple of years later, I worked 10 years in the NFL. So I'm trying to tell them something that no one else has told me. It's something I experienced personally. I've watched so many guys go out there and break their back thinking that this is the only way I can work in the NFL. No, it's not the only way. This is an opportunity. You don't bypass. You don't pass this up.
No, of course not. Right.
You don't pass this up.
Right.
But if it don't work out this way, there are other ways. So to you, you know, if you say, if you call me, we call you back.
You do.
And you put you in contact with the right people.
You
We're
do.
still working on that.
Yes, we are.
Okay? Don't give up hope.
Never do.
Because as a young black journalist like yourself,
thank you.
I do feel like you deserve an opportunity to work in that company.
Thank you.
And I'll do everything I can.
And you
just like
always
with
have.
all these gentlemen right here, once they have a conversation with me, they'll feel like, wow, man, this guy is very knowledgeable.
I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't listen to James Guidry, you was not paying attention. My only thing about this man is he was with the Cowboys, and I just, But listen, James Guidry, this is a man who don't know who he is. You better find out, because his education, his knowledge, and his willing to assist and educate not just black and brown people, but educate everybody on what it means to move forward. And don't pigeonhole yourself down one avenue, because the opportunities are there. You just have to put in the sweat equity and put in the work to get to that next level.
So these guys have also come in, you know, in their collegiate career.
Yes.
And, you know, I used to manage a pipelines to the pros when I worked in the NFL Players Association. So I would go out to Division I schools and explain to them. I give them the hard data, anecdotal information that they do not have.
Right.
60,000 plus athletes trying to work to secure 300 jobs. You do the math.
Yeah.
60,000, and there's only 300 jobs been afforded to these young men every year at the draft. What's that percentage? So give me your numbers. I'm going to play your lottery numbers. Because the percentage of me winning a lottery is a lot better than someone trying to make it in the NFL.
Exactly.
You know, again, I don't blame anybody for trying to pursue that job, because you can be that 1 in 175 million to win and get a job in this league. Don't ever give up on your dream. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that don't put all your faith in one basket. There are other baskets out there, and I'm trying to educate these men that they should also look into.
Listen, what does every NFL player say? You spend more time in your life as a former than you actually did as an actual player. So when the opportunity is there, seize that moment. But when that opportunity is done and it's run its course and you still want to be a part, just know that there are other avenues, there are other doors. Use that platform to continue your progression and make a statement. That's what it is.
Let me get out the way so these young brothers can get in here.
I
man.
appreciate you, man. As always, man. Much
Much
love
love.
to you.
Yeah,
Thank you
absolutely.
for coming out.
No
I
question,
appreciate
man.
it. James Guidry, man, this is an amazing man. Love him so much. So really quick, I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to come back with more of these gentlemen here. National Scouting Combine Day 1. Back in just a moment. Welcome back into the National Scouting Combine. Here it is day 1. We are introducing you to these athletes, to these young men who are going to be performing tomorrow. These are our draft eligible athletes. So let me go ahead and get another young man in here so I can introduce him to y'all. What's up, my brother? How are you?
Mackenzie Belanganai.
Pleasure. Don't tell me. Let the people know, man.
So, this is Mackenzie Belanganai. I played for the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. I'm a defensive end, outside linebacker.
Okay. So athletes, there we go. That's the key word right there. Athlete. These young men, they have a position, but they are athletes, which means they are versatile, which means a lot of them, they love their position and they're going to play that position. Don't mean we can't utilize them in other aspects of the game, because that's what's going to happen. So talk to me about your love of the game. Where exactly did it come from?
Oh, man. No, I have a pretty unique story when it comes to that. So I was actually, I grew up primarily playing basketball.
Okay.
So in high school, one of my friends suggested that I try and go out. So I brought it up to my mom, and she actually hated the idea. She thought the violence in the sport was awful. I had to beg and plead to at least get a shot to do it.
It's like, Mom, look, I got a 4.0. I do all my chores. I don't get in trouble. Can I just go play football?
Right. So that summer that I did try out, I fell in love with the league. I was playing the same position I had. I was going in defensive end linebacker. And just the lessons it's taught me and the people that I've met, the opportunities that I've been given, it's just unmatched. It's unmatched, and the sport is truly the greatest.
So speak to me about the defensive side of the ball. What about that position gives you so much energy, so much passion, so much love?
For one, you do the hitting, right? You deliver. You're the aggressor on the field, right?
If you ask some tight ends, they might say the other way around.
Yeah.
So, but okay, all right, but primarily, yes, yes,
absolutely. So, yeah, as you know, if you're on the opposite side, right? You're kind of at the mercy of getting the ball on your head. Defense is, go out there and make a play. It's that simple, especially at that defensive end spot.
All right. So if you have an opportunity to play at that next level, and play, as Mr. Guidry was saying earlier, in that 1%, and you're a part of that 1553 club, if you will, that is the NFL, what team would you like to play for?
Oh, man. I mean, obviously, I'd be grateful for whatever opportunity, but I'm from Palatine, Illinois originally, and I've been a Bear fan for as long as I remember. Okay. And I know they have a great stretch of linebackers, DNs, and just a lot of players with a lot of knowledge of the game and passion for the game. So it'd be an absolute honor with blue and orange.
All right, sure. Fair enough. Remind the people who you are, sir.
Mackenzie Belanganai, University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. Check me out tomorrow.
All right. Best of luck to you, my brother.
Thank you.
Look forward to it. Let me get another brother in here and have this conversation, man. Tight end?
Yeah.
I knew it.
I wish.
No?
No.
Oh.
Offensive line.
Offensive line. All right. Do me a favor. Let people know who you are.
Joe Blitzen, played at University of Wisconsin, Oshkosh. Play offensive line. When I say I play offensive line, I play tackle the right tackle.
He play all 5. It don't matter. Look, you can put him at the 1 or the 5. He gonna play all 5 spots for you. So offensive line. Where did that love of the game come from?
I was growing up. I was a big kid. I mean, it's not shocking, but I've always played offensive line. And I think over the years, the reason I loved it so much is just your hands in the dirt, you're in the trenches. It's a physical game. It's a man's game. I pride myself on being a physical player, and I love it. Every play, you get to hit somebody.
Yeah, this is very true. It doesn't matter, man. So out of the 5 spots, from left to right, which one is most appealing to you?
I like playing guard a lot.
Okay. Left side or right side?
I play right guard.
Right guard.
Played right tackle my last season in college.
All right.
But right guard is just trapping, pulling, hitting something on the move. It's fun. So there's nothing like it. Just smacks.
Okay, fair enough. So you played for Wisconsin. Where are you from?
I'm from Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Okay, so
I went to Wisconsin Oshkosh.
I got you. Are you a Bears fan or who's your team?
I'm by default a Bears fan.
Listen, you were born in Illinois, so I mean, you kind of got to take it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, so. But if you could pick a team to play for outside of the Bears, which team would you want to play for? If you don't say the Packers, you're playing like the Sony.
No, I've lived in Wisconsin for 7 years now.
Oh, okay, all right.
No, I don't know. I just want to play any place. Just let me play and let me play. Let me be me.
Okay.
As an organization, I'd love to be a part of.
All right, do me a favor. Remind everybody who you
Joe
are.
Bliston, EW Oshkosh. Check me out tomorrow.
Yes, sir. All right. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Let me get another brother in here to have this conversation. See, that's what I'm talking about. These young men, I don't call them skill position players, I call them athletes. Why? Because that's what they do. They come in and they excel at any level you put them in. This brother said, I'll play 1 through 5. It don't matter. But, oh, thank you, sir. You like that? It was a gift I got for Christmas. I needed it to enhance my natural whatever. Anyhow, let people know who you are, please.
Taylor Jones Morgan, aka TJ from Southwest Baptist University.
Southwest Baptist, where is that at?
It's in Bolivarville, like 30 minutes from Springfield.
Okay. All right. Is that where you grew up?
No, I'm from St. Louis.
Okay. So he's still in the area. So why the position that you play? So actually, did you tell me?
Linebacker.
Linebacker. Uh-oh. Here we go. One of the hard-hitting guys. Okay. Yes. One of the hard hitters.
Linebacker it just always felt natural. I tried a few different positions in high school. It's linebacker. That's my coaches advised me.
So let's talk about them coaches, because a lot of coaches, they see so much in a certain player that they kind of guide them. They don't tell them. They kind of guide them to the position they feel is going to best fit them. Do you feel your coaches did that for you?
Yeah, they definitely did. When I was coming into high school, I was new to football, so I was just trying to see what I was doing. But then I had moved up to varsity after 2 weeks.
Okay.
Freshman year.
Wow.
It was just from them like and noticing that I would be good at linebacker, so I moved up.
The rest is history.
So yeah, I probably wouldn't be a linebacker.
Shout out your coaches, man. Let them know.
Oh, yeah, shout out to my coaches at Parkway North High School.
All right. So again, I'm asking a lot of these gentlemen this question: if you could play for an NFL team, which team would you want to play for? Why?
I would have to say the Ravens.
Baltimore. Okay. I have noticed that. Let me just really quick. Let me just say this. I have been doing the combine for probably the last 3 to 5 years, somewhere in there, and most of the defensive gentlemen that I talk to tell me there are 2 teams that they want to go play for. One is the Seattle Seahawks, and the other one is the Baltimore Ravens. I'm trying to figure out between Pete Carroll and John Harbaugh. I don't know what y'all are doing, but y'all are constantly and consistently attracting defensive guys. So why the Baltimore Ravens?
Biggest reason, honestly, is probably watching them early 2000s.
Yeah.
That made me fall in love with the defensive side of football. And one of those linebackers watching Ray Lewis, Avery, Terrell Suggs, Terrell, just watching them play and watching them dominate like that made me want to wear those shoes and play them too.
All right, do me a favor. Remind everybody who you are, sir.
Taylor Jones Morgan, TJ for short, from St. Louis, Missouri, Southwest Baptist University.
See you tomorrow, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, let me get another young man in here to have this conversation, man, because it's the National Scouting Combine. We are introducing you to these athletes today because tomorrow you're going to be able, right here, you're going to be able to see them run the 40, do the broad jump, hit the bench press. Of course, we got Trazer in the building. It's going to be an opportunity to watch them at their best as they showcase their talents for the athletes and scouts who are going to be here tomorrow. Just like this young man here. What's up, brother? I'm well. How are you? Let people know who you are, please.
My name is Donovan Lucas. quarterback / return specialist from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I play at Northern State University in Aberdeen, South Dakota.
Okay, so you're a return specialist. Awesome. How many?
2.
How many you take to the house?
Oh, in my career, 2.
2. All right. I gotta know, because you can't call yourself a specialist now, and you like, oh, I have ran it back. I need to know how.
2019, look me up.
Okay.
Tied for most in the country. D3.
Wow.
At University of Wisconsin.
Let me back up a little bit here. I'm in the presence of an athlete. Okay, so talk to me about the defensive side of the ball and special teams. Why? What about that had made you decide that that's the positions that you want to play?
I think those positions more so chose me. That's like my style, the way I play football. I'm smaller, so I'm physical, but that's not my strong suit.
Right.
Physicality, obviously, I don't match up well with guys who are a lot bigger. But you know what I'm saying, being a speedster and corner, you know what I'm saying, the way the game is played now, football is turning to a passing league. So you got to have guys that are quick, move their hips, and guard receivers. Receivers are only getting better. Sometimes their teams are more into the game, more developed. People are getting more skilled and more faster. Not necessarily strong, but there are strong guys. But then special teams is important too, because it's a whole other part of the game.
Listen, that's why they say there's 3 phases to the game, and we've seen even in the playoffs this year how important special teams were in these playoff games. So I definitely feel you. So my question, man, is simply this: if you could play for a team in the NFL, which team would you want to play for and why?
Going to Los Angeles, to the Rams. I love being in California. I took a couple vacations after 30 different seasons and off season. There's no place like California. I don't know if I really want to live there, but when I was on vacation, I didn't want to leave. So I like to be out there in LA. Stadium and everything out there.
$5 billion playpen. Yes, that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Do me a favor, please. Remind the people who you are.
Jonathan Lucas, quarterback. I don't believe it.
All right, what school again?
Northern State. Aberdeen, South Dakota.
I appreciate you, man. Best of luck to you. So many blessings. All right, let me get another young man in here. Man, these gentlemen are just getting better and better each year because you know what? They seize this moment. They have. The opportunity is there for them, and they're going to take it. What's up, my brother? How are you? Doing well. Let people know who you are, please.
Kevin Ransom, with the school at Wayne State College in Nebraska.
What position?
DB.
DB. Okay. So why DB? Okay, so let's peel that back for a minute. Why do you feel that's the most athletic position?
You have to be physical, fast, and smart all at the same time.
Okay. So when you got to that position, what was it that made you realize that's where I wanted to be? That was my position. I wasn't gonna let nobody take that spot from me.
I mean, I could love the game of football because of how football.
Okay.
So I can do that. When I was in high school, I didn't play DB until I was a senior. And when I got it, I took the role of a captain and being the head of a defense. I loved it.
So before you got to DB, you said you didn't play till your senior year. What were you playing freshman, sophomore, junior? Okay. And then something just snapped in you and you were like, no, I want to go to the defensive side of the ball. Was it a coach? Was it just something you saw? All right, talk to me about that as well.
We had a different coaching staff come in my senior year of high school. And it came like this week doing PowerPoint that you're going to start with safety. Okay, I've never played safety before in my life. It's like, you're going to be good. So, in our conference, it was a big one. Right. I came down and there was a whole lot of hitting. And I loved it.
Okay.
When I got to college, I learned public. Put it all together. I love it. You're the hybrid, and you get to make the most plays, honestly, on the defensive side.
Okay, so question I'm asking these young men, such as yourself, these athletes here at the National Scouting Combine, if you could play for a team, which team would you want to play for and why?
I'm from Louisiana, so I definitely want to go home.
So play for the Saints. Okay, all right. Interesting. Playing alongside Malcolm Jenkins brothers, playing alongside of Cam Jordan.
CJ Gardner-Johnson.
Yes.
He's a big. I watch him a lot.
Okay. Do me a favor. Remind everybody who you are, please.
Kevin Ransom. Played at Wayne State College.
All right, my brother. Best of luck to you tomorrow. Thank you. I appreciate you. National Scouting Combine, ladies and gentlemen, introducing you to these young athletes. Watch for these names, but I guarantee you, some of these young men you are going to be seeing, and it may not be on the NFL level, but it might be on the CFL, maybe on the XFL, the American Indoor Football Alliance. These young men are here to showcase their talent and their opportunity. So, my brother, I'm well. How are you? Good. What's your name?
Nicholas Yearwood.
All right. Do me a favor. Let the people know what school and what position.
Newberry College, and I play outside linebacker, inside linebacker, and defensive end.
Okay. Talk to me about your love of the game, man. Where'd it come from?
Love the game.
Yes, sir.
I like the progression. I like the way you can build relationships with your teammates.
Okay.
And I like to win.
Everybody like to win. So what about why the defensive side? What about the defensive side excites you and like gets you motivated each and every day to go out there and be the best, offensive, outside, inside linebacker and DB that you can be?
Knowing that I can go out there and go hit some foul plays.
I mean, sometimes it's just that simple. It really is.
Knowing you can go out there and hit something.
Hey, I feel you on that, but do me a favor, man. If there's a team you can play for, which team would you want to play for?
It don't really matter.
Everybody says that, man, but I'm going to hold your feet to the fire. Everybody, listen, let's be very clear. These young athletes, these young men out here understand all they want is their opportunity. They don't care what level they get it at. They just want their opportunity and their shot. But I'm still going to ask the question. You got to give me a team, man. There's got to be some team or a player out there that's like, man, I could do what he does with that.
Carolina.
Okay. See, there you go. Carolina needs all the help they can get. I'm going to let y'all know. Listen, Carolina needs all. Matt Rule, we ain't going to have that conversation. But, my brother, thank you so much. Do me a favor. Please remind the people who you are.
Nicholas Yearwood, Newberry College, inside, outside, and defensive end.
I appreciate you. See you tomorrow, man. Best of luck to you. Right? We can get a whole conversation about Carolina, but I'm not going to do that today. This is about the gentlemen coming to the National Scouting Combine to showcase who they are. Let me get another brother in here. How are you, sir? I'm well. Well, please introduce yourself to the people.
Larry Rivers from Lakeland University.
Lakeland, Florida?
Wisconsin.
Okay. All right. So what position? Running back. All right. So what about the running back position? Why that position for you?
I like it. Scoring touchdowns, getting first down.
Okay.
Picking up some yardage.
Are you a north, south, or east, west kind of guy?
All around.
Primarily, though, what's your game plan? That's it. You don't care. All right. So the running back position, arguably 3.5, 4 years is the lifespan. What sets you apart from that statistic? Like if you get to the league, why are we still going to be talking about Larry in the next 5, 6, 7 years?
Right. I really don't have a history with you.
Okay.
And I have a little knock up way through it. So get my determination and continue on that in that sense.
Okay. So what team would you want to play for if you could apply?
I like to play
for the Rams. All right.
Yeah,
and they got Cam Akers. Right. They got the other young gentleman that was there who filled in when Cam was out. And I apologize for not remembering his name right now. But, I mean, you going into a situation that has already been set up for success. What about Matthew Stafford do you feel is going to benefit your game?
I watched Matthew Stafford when I was growing up.
Okay.
So, I watched him lose matches. Went some pretty non-winnable games. So, I'm on the back of it right now. I said I just think he has to learn from those running backs also. So I'm not a person that take a spot. I like to learn, wait my turn, and I drive.
The most important thing he said, wait his turn. Study and be prepared. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Do me a favor. Remind the people who you are, please.
Larry Rivers out of Lakeland University.
I appreciate you, my brother. Best of luck to you. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Smartest thing he said. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. He's going to wait his turn because he understands what lay before him. And once he gets his number called, he's going to be prepared. Let me get another brother in here and have this conversation. We are piling up here at the National Scouting Combine, man. These gentlemen are here waiting to showcase who they are, not only to you, then tomorrow over at the Grand Park Event Center. What's up, my brother? I'm well. How are you? Do me a favor. Tell people who you are, please.
Alex Andre, Henry Mass, went to WPI. That's where I played most of my career.
All right. What position?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver. All right. So what about the position?
You just get to choose the tempo. I just like being able to be cerebral, be consistent, know the ins and outs, control everything. I just like control.
That's interesting. I've never heard a wide receiver say that they are the ones controlling the game. So talk to me about that, man. I like that. So what makes you the guy who sets the tone as the wide receiver for the game itself?
Because my consistency dictates whether or not we're going to be successful. So, and at the same time, I can remind my team about my consistency. So, a bad play, I still got 3 more downs. And sometimes a bad play can help for a good play. You know, he beat you on the slant, you got him on the sliver. So now you get to dictate the game, and you always get to learn from what's going on the other side without having to worry about reacting like defense.
Okay. So are you an inside or outside wide receiver?
I'm both, honestly. I mean, I have shorter stature, but I just know how to play correctly with my body.
So you matched up on a guy on the outside, and you know the ball coming to you. Don't give me everything, but give me a small blueprint of how you're gonna beat your man off the line.
Small.
This is small. Don't give away all the secrets now. Yeah, don't tell everything. Don't tell everything. We're gonna see it when you go through your drills, but I just want to know because you said you are the guy that controls the tempo. You're lined up against a corner or a safety who, you know, he's thinking the same thing you are. He's like, man, this brother ain't gonna pass me. So, like I said, how you gonna disrupt him?
First and foremost, it comes down to tempo. So I already got a game on it.
Okay.
But no matter who it is, I'm going there with confidence. I'm going to go in there to try to make it so that I'm reacting to him now. Whereas usually defense reacts to me, I'm going to give him a little move, and now I'm going to allow my body control and my work that I already put in. And when he goes and reacts to me, now I'm reacting to him. And then put myself in the right position, and there's nothing you can do. A good ball, good offense always beats good defense.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Remind the people who you are, sir, please.
Alex Andre, wide receiver, Cambridge, Mass.
Brother, best of luck to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you out there, man. Handle your business. I like that. Listen, I learn something each and every year I come to the combine. So let me get another brother in here and have this conversation with him, man.
How you doing?
What's up, man? Oh, I got a business card. Y'all already know what time it is. Fabian Thames. Okay. What position, sir?
Middle linebacker.
What school?
American International College.
Okay. All right. So talk to me about your love of the game. What did
My love of the game really came from my family because it brought us together. I seen how when I was younger, it brought everybody to my brother's football event, and I liked how everybody came together as a team so long. So that, and then just how football ties into everything in life. No matter what I've been through, I could learn something from that and also apply it to football and probably show up on Friday night in high school or the Saturdays in the game.
So remind me again, what position?
Middle linebacker.
Middle
I'm a
linebacker.
hybrid.
You're okay. All right. So being that hybrid, then why the defensive side of the ball?
Defensive side of the ball, just because I like being aggressive. I like hitting things, and I also feel like that's the best way to react. And you can also control how the outcome of the game. If you get the top here, then you're able to put your offense in a better position. I like being a playmaker.
Okay. So if there was a team you could play for, what team would you want to play for and why?
The team I would play for would be the New England Patriots, just because how they like to involve their players. They take people that you may not hear from, and they really help you grow alongside criminals.
Right. All right.
Like that.
Fair enough. Remind people who you are, please.
Fabian Thames, American International College.
Defensive linebacker.
Hybrid.
Hybrid. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
He's a hybrid. He's an athlete. He's a hybrid. That's all we need to know. My brother, best of luck. See you out there tomorrow. Any business, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Let me get another man in here so we can have this conversation. This is amazing. So, what's up, my man? Oh, no, don't tell me. Let the people know, sir. What school?
Simon Fraser University.
Oh, okay. We got a Canadian in the house. And what position? Safety. So, all right, we got a bunch of defensive guys in here. So, talk to me about this. What about the defensive side of the ball kind of attracts you?
Well, growing up in high school, I played a lot of quarterbacks, so I was the QB of the team. And I think safety is almost like the quarterback of the defense, in my opinion.
Okay.
So, specifically defense, I'm just like I like the big guys, like the physicality a little bit more than quarterback. You can't really be hitting guys too much back there. You're mostly getting hit.
All right.
So I think that's what drew me more on defense, get more physical. And I also feel like you can bring the energy a bit more in defense with offense.
Fair enough. Are there any players that you feel you maybe model your game in?
My favorite player growing up, the Seahawks fan. So
Okay.
Earl Thomas was my guy, the safety.
you go.
Number 29 is my number 2. So I just thought he's a bit smaller, but I like the way he, sideline to sideline, he's quick. He comes downhill so fast, even though he's like size. So it's kind of like how my idea of safety right there.
All right, so I'm assuming that if the Seahawks been calling, you're gonna go play over there.
Yeah, that's my team right there.
I feel you.
That's what I can get.
Well, I mean, now there is the CFL. I mean, is there any team in the CFL that you would want to play for?
Of course, the Lions, BC Lions.
Okay.
They're a town team. So yeah, I wouldn't mind them hometown.
There you go. Do me a favor, remind the people who you are, please.
Cody Goldrick, safety.
No worries, my brother. Thank you so much. You, sir. Nice to meet you. I look forward to seeing you out there tomorrow. National Scouting Combine, man. We got to keep telling Jimmy, change the name. We need the International Scouting Combine. Let me get a brother in here. What's up, sir?
What's going on?
How are you? Oh, no, don't tell me, my brother. Let the people know who you are.
Blake Mosley from Edward University in Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, there we go.
Play offensive line.
Okay, so offensive line. You, sir, are the backbone of that offense. They don't come through you. No. Why the offensive line?
People count on you. So you ain't a line right,
okay.
Your responsibility to the real.
So has there ever been a moment where you wanted to switch and play defense instead?
There haven't been a moment, but I did start my offensive line.
Okay.
But since we ain't had any offensive line, we switched over. I love it. I was playing high school with them.
All right, fair enough. So being in Jacksonville, I'm going to ask the question: is there a team that you would want to play for if you could play for them? If you could play, who would it be? Hold up. You tell everybody, stop the presses. I understand that. But we're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty. I need to know, if you had your pick of the list, you could play for any NFL team, which team would you go play? Anybody. Yeah. There, see, I knew it. I had a feeling. I love it. Jimmy, you did this. Thank you so much. I love you. I had no Cowboy fans in here today. I'm so happy. Because y'all know I just can't stand up. But anyhow, and that's the Cowboy fans out there. I'm going to holler at y'all later. I might get up with you. But anyhow, Philadelphia. Why Philadelphia? I know. Yes. Yes.
Kelsey.
Yep. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Do me a favor really quick. Remind the people who you are, please.
Blake Mosley, Edward University in Jacksonville.
All right, my brother. Best of luck to you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. All right. I'm going to take a real quick break, ladies and gentlemen. I got plenty more men lined up, but we're going to be back in just a moment. We back at the National Scouting Combine. This is day one, and we just getting started. I got athletes for days. It is all the entire compass of offensive defense. I got quarterbacks, wide receivers, tight ends, running backs, O-line, D-line, linebackers, safety, corners. I got them all, including my man right here, My brother, please introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, y'all doing? My name is Marquel Harvey. Played at RB State University. Play online center.
O-line center, okay. So I just had another brother on here, Malik, talking about that. Talk to me about the impact you made at the offensive line position.
The impact I made, I'm making an incredible impact just coming off the ball.
Okay.
That's no more just getting knocked back. Moving the D-line, just changing the line of scrimmage, it gives the backs just a lot of room. You know, let them breathe and fill out the blocks. And just let them be athletes.
Okay.
Just let them tell them the big stuff and heavy stuff.
Yes, sir. Where did your love of the game come from?
It just came from just when I was little, just since I was at sport, just out there playing. It was just, I felt natural, just comfortable. I'd be out there just by myself, just be myself out there.
Right.
And it just, I just love the game.
Fair enough. So do me a favor. I'm asking a lot of you athletes, I'm asking y'all this question. If you could play for any NFL team, which team would you play for? More important than why?
I'll probably play for the Eagles.
See, everybody, don't say it because I'm sitting here now.
My reason is just because I play center, and I watch Jason Kelce a lot.
Yes.
And this game just reminds me of how I play. In their offense, they use their center a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like I just move just as well as he does. And just play offense.
Listen, you ain't got to say no more, but you say Philly, I'm good. I'm like, look, Jason got one more year in him, and then we're going to need somebody to step up and be that guy. So whether it be you, whether it be Malik, whether it be some of these other brothers here at the National Scouting Combine, it don't matter. I want to make sure that our front line is protected. Do me a favor, please. Remind the people who you are.
Hey, Marquel Harvey, played at RB State, center.
My man, best of luck to you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, my man.
Yes, sir.
Let me get another young brother in here to have this conversation. Yes, sir. How are you, sir? Pleasure. Do me a favor, sir. Thank you. Introduce yourself to the people.
I'm Marcus Hood from Dayton, Ohio. With Notre Dame College. I play receiver.
Okay. Inside or outside receiver?
I play both.
Play both. All right. Oh, and running back. Oh, we got a dual threat here. We got a true dual threat. We got an athlete in the building. So, talk to me about your love of the game, man. Where'd it come from?
Came from a young age, so really came from my cousins. So I had cousins that played UD, another one played at Akron, and went to Ohio State.
Okay.
So pretty much growing up, I just always wanted to get in here with them. So I practiced, I used to get out school and ball. I'm finally got to the age I really want to play ball. But it's been over.
All right. So, wide receiver, inside or outside?
I like outside.
Like outside.
I like outside, but I do whatever it takes.
Okay. So talk to me about, because, I had some safeties up in here earlier. I had some corners, and, I always talk about your style of game, how you disrupted the defense.
I'm disrupting the defense. Rocket first. I can't even go in high school out here in Ohio. But be unselfish. That's why I can say Ohio.
Okay.
So I'm unselfish. So I'm a good blocker. No matter who you are, I'm a blocker. And also, my kids get my yards.
All right. So, if you could play for a team in the NFL, which team would you want to play for and why?
Cincinnati Bengals. That was the first team I really got to see in person. Growing up, so I like to play for the Bengals, especially going to Stadium.
Okay. Now they got a pretty deep wide receiving core right now. So talk to me about how you would be able to be a part of that core group.
I probably play slot and their shit. They did everything, but I can find my spot, find my way. I always like to be what's I lead by example. That's what I always lead by example. So I like to play for the Bengals, but if any team wants me to the team.
Oh, of course. Listen, like I always say, and I recognize this, man. You know what? Y'all are here because you want your shot, your opportunity. It don't matter what level. But I'm just trying to give y'all, I want to say, listen, for all you know, Zach Taylor might watch this and be like, you know what, I like this young brother. I might want to see what he's all about. That's what I'm saying. Let the people know where you want to go, man. If you don't ask, you ain't going to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah.
Thank you. Remind people who you are, please.
Marcus Hood from Dayton, Ohio, with Notre Dame College for receiver.
I'll check him out tomorrow, man. This brother we're gonna be live right here tomorrow. Make sure you check all these young brothers out. We got brothers. Trust, hey, I'm gonna get all y'all, man. I'm gonna get all y'all. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be here all night. I got brothers waiting to get up here, man. Look at this. They always close, man. I like this. They just ready to go. They like, we don't look. Brothers, I promise you, I'm gonna get to everybody. I ain't going nowhere. If y'all got to get to dinner or call somebody, do what you do. I ain't got nowhere to go with nothing but time. We gonna make this happen, man. Hey, man, let the people know who you are.
My friend Pistol Fifth from Dayton, Ohio, played at Ohio Dominican University. Running back, 5'10", 200 pounds.
Wait. Did you say the fifth? Wow.
Legendary.
That is.
Legendary.
We just need to take a moment and recognize that. That is you are probably the second person in my entire life who has the fifth behind his name.
We built a dynasty over here.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, tell me again your position. Running back. Okay. Why?
That's that position do everything. Running backs is in the trenches. Running backs do all the skill guys that get fast, make people miss. Running back do everything, man.
Okay.
And that's what I feel like I bring to the table.
All right.
Everything.
So besides bringing everything, what's your skill set, man? Why are people taking a flyer on you as opposed to some of these other backs?
For one is my effort. Being able to block, pass block, and run block. A lot of people look over that when they're training and not really paying attention to that. That's how you get the ball. I was taught if you want to be able to get fed, you got to be able to protect the quarterback and be able to block. That's one thing. You can look at my tape. They're picking up linebackers, D ends, D tackles. It don't matter being able to block. And secondly, making people miss in space. That's my.
All right.
That's God's gift right there. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's my gift for God, making people miss in space.
As a running back, are you north, south, east, or west?
I'm the best way to get to the end zone. Because I can't tell you, because I can bring that power, and then I can bounce outside the tackles and show you some moves.
But all right.
So I can't tell you, I don't want to limit myself.
No, and I respect that. But primarily, we all got that one thing that we do that separates us from everybody else. It's like me. Like everybody who knows me knows, besides this platform, I am a very avid runner. Okay? I'm also a left-handed guy. So I got a whole half side of the lane that people won't even mess with. But I tell everybody, listen, if I'm on and I throw my hook, you can't beat me. Okay? If I have to go to the right side of the lane and use that oil to get my shot, I will. But so that's why I asked that question. When you put your foot in the ground, does your body instinctively go forward or does it immediately go to one side or the other?
That's what I'm saying. Or to say my body instinctively breaks tackles. If I want to limit something to it, even though I like doing it, I say balance.
Okay.
Being able to break tackles whether it's condensing a small space, or going outside. That's a big skill to have.
Yes.
Not getting tackled by the first man or the second man. It's a skill to have.
Okay. So your yak is pretty on point.
Yes, sir.
All right. So
7.8 yards per carry.
7.8 yak?
Just per carry.
Oh, per carry.
I ain't did the math on the yak.
We ain't done the okay.
I
So
did the math
we
on
gonna
the
need to do the math on the yak. That's what I want to do. So, question I'm asking all y'all young athletes here to the next league. You can play for any team in the NFL. What team would you want to play for and why? I know you want your shot. I know you want your opportunity. But if you could pick, where would you want to go?
If I'm being honest with you, I can't pick. I'm going to go any. You gotta think this is God's blessing to us to play this game.
I get that.
I cannot. Whoever need a running back.
But sometimes you got to speak it into existence. You know what I'm saying?
I've spoken into existence, and I'm going to do it particularly. Regardless of what happens, my plan is already set. God already gave me a plan. I'm going to be on the team. Do I know that team? I don't know that team, man. Things happen.
Fair enough.
But I'm going to be on the team.
That is fair. Do me a favor. Remind the people who you are, please.
Fred Pistol Fifth from Dayton, Ohio. Played at Ohio Dominican University. Running back. Yeah, go see your result.
Fifth. I want y'all to remember that. Fifth. He said they building. What'd you say? They were
dynasty.
Building a dynasty over there. My brother. Best of luck to you. See you out there tomorrow. Handle your business, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, my man? Doing well. Doing well. Do me a favor, please. Introduce yourself to the people.
Devin Lewis, West Liberty University.
West Liberty University. Where's that at? West Virginia. Okay. So, talk to me about your D-line. Why that position?
I've always loved the physicality of it.
Yes, sir.
Since I started playing football, I believe I was playing. I really started, I was in 8th grade. It was really my really first full season. So it's always just been right at home for me. Being able to be physical, stop a play before it gets started. You know what I mean?
That's interesting. Yeah, no, I like that because I I had some offensive linemen up here earlier, and they were talking about controlling the space and setting themselves up. And now you're saying, no, it's actually you. You're the one that's pushing the tempo for this. So talk to me about that, man. Talk to me the impact you make at that position, making sure that, you know, a running back like Fred, who was just in here, doesn't get through the hole. Or even more importantly than that, the ability to disrupt the offensive line to get to the ball.
Well, you know, you read our keys. You read this way, you know, remind me to step in. They're going to take us right to the place. So
Okay.
I'm trying to get in there any way possible, whether it's penetrating and pushing the lineman back, whether it's just getting in the gap and just disrupting everything, just messing up their plan that they think is going to go. They ain't going to go the way they think it will.
Fair enough. So, question. If you could pick any team in the NFL to play for, which team would you want to play for and why?
Who's going to pay me the most? That's what I have to say.
I can't. Hey, you know what? I can't even argue that point. Can't even argue that point. This brother about he's gonna get his bag and his opportunity. Remind the people who you are, please.
Devin Lewis from West Lake University.
All right, my brother. Best of luck to you tomorrow.
Right,
See you out there.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
What's up, my man? What's going on? How are you?
Straight, living.
Chilling. Do me a favor. Let people know who you are, please.
Jalen Thomas, Alabama, Miles College.
Okay. I was just in Alabama for the NFL HBCU Combine. I was just up there in Hope Hill. Yeah. So, what position?
Defensive end.
Defensive end. All right. So, where'd the love of the game come from?
I really just fell in love with it when I found out I was good.
Okay. And when did? Okay. So let's keep going with that. When did you realize you was good at this game?
I was in 8th grade. I started lifting and getting stronger. I found a love for it and starting on varsity.
Eighth grade.
Wow. The type of school I went to at the time.
Yeah.
It was 7 to 12.
Okay. All right.
I have a middle school.
Right.
So automatically they moved me up. From there, it just went off like itself.
All right, wait, hold on. We gotta recognize this. This brother was 13, 14 years old and was playing varsity football on the defensive side of the ball. Those are the type of athletes that are coming to the National Scouting Combine. These young men have been honing their craft since they was 12 and probably before, fell in love with the game, found their passion and said, I'm taking my spot. Just 13? That's what's up right there. So, okay, you being a defensive guy, how you disrupting the offense? I gotta know. Don't give me everything. Give me a little bit.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Sure.
Technique outwork anything.
Okay.
I don't care how big, how strong. You know what I'm saying? Technique has always been my thing. I'm sound. I'm good at technique. I'm strong. I'm good at stop. Technique is always the key to just performing and do what you gotta do. So
don't let the sweatsuit fool you. His brother Bill underneath there. Y'all gonna see it tomorrow when he's out there at the combine. So, all right, if you could pick a team, which team would you want to play for and why?
I've been asked that multiple times. It's to the point where now it's the team will give me the opportunity.
I get that, man. Trust me, I understand that. But sometimes we gotta speak into existence what we want.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if I was one of y'all and someone asked me, y'all already know, I'm going to Philly. I'm going home. That's my squad.
Right.
If you send me to Dallas, I'm telling them no. I don't care how much Jerry pays me. I'm not playing for them. I might get disowned, but I understand that. But if you could, and real talk, if there ain't a team and you want your shot, that's fine.
Right.
But I'm just of the mindset that I have to. My plan in my head is, if I get that opportunity, if that door opens, I'm kicking the door in. You know what I mean? So, but if you just excited about your opportunity, if you're excited about your moment, the brother, you know what? Hey, do you? Do me a favor. Remind the people who you are, please.
Jalen Thomas, Birmingham, Alabama, Miles College.
What position?
He was in.
Yeah, let them know. Let them know. All right, I'm gonna see you tomorrow, my brother. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Y'all listen. Y'all know me. That's just what I am. I'm gonna speak what I want into existence. I'm gonna manifest that for myself. My brother, how are you, sir? Good. Tell the people who you are, please.
I'm John Cole. I went to Arizona Christian, wide receiver.
Okay. Wide receiver. You inside or outside? Both. Primarily, what do you play?
Outside.
Outside. Okay. All right. So, talk to me about your position. Why did you fall in love with the wide receiver?
Honestly, I used to love DB a lot because I used to be real physical, and then one day I was just getting like, man, I want to score. I just want to score, make big plays, and that's what it came down to.
DBs can score.
Yeah, it's slim picking.
Hey, if you know your opponent, you gonna pick him off. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
And then offense is just more. It's just more fun and it's like it's just a way to drive down the field, and dominate your opponent.
So now you what, about 6'1"? How tall are you?
5'8".
You a 5'8" wide receiver. Okay, then I have to hold on. No, we're gonna get real now. You a 5'8" wide receiver, man. You going up against brothers that are 6'1", 6'2". How are you coming down with the ball?
I wanted be more consistent and I work on the speed. So it comes down to who wanted more at the end. When it's a 50-50 ball, you gotta be aggressive and go get it. Ain't nobody out there gonna get it for you. So you gotta be a go-getter.
Okay, I like it. All right, so again, a question I'm asking everybody here. You could play for an NFL team. Which team would you want to play for and why?
Honestly, so you want an honest answer?
Yes.
Anywhere but up north, because I came from down south and been in Arizona, so probably cold team. I'd be kind of nervous, but anywhere I'm willing to adapt and just fly around and just take the experience.
So let's see. We got 3 in Florida. You got Atlanta, New Orleans, Houston. You ain't going to Dallas. Arizona.
I'm actually from Dallas.
Oh Lord, see, I knew y'all was gonna throw one in there to me. That's okay. That's all right. It's all right. Hey, do me a favor, brother. Remind the people who you are, please.
I'm John Cole, went to Arizona Christian, wide receiver.
I appreciate it, man. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Sir.
Best of luck to you. Let me get another brother in here and have this conversation. Woo, this is gonna be good. How are you, my brother? Good, good. Do me a favor. Let people know who you are.
I'm Jalen Johnson. I'm from Akron, Ohio. College.
Oh, okay. All right. Akron in the building. So, what position? Defensive tackle. So, talk to me. Where'd your love of the game come from?
I started football around like 8 years old. I was like a big kid.
Right.
My dad, he played running back, so I was like on the opposite end. But he helped coach. Started Pee Wee, and started to play like all the other kids.
So, Dad never wanted you to follow in his footsteps to be a running back?
I was too big.
Why not? Brandon Jenkins was a big dude. He ran through people.
I mean, I can do it.
Right.
He has no problem doing it. I have no problem doing it.
But you chose the defensive side of the ball, so tell me why.
Sir, I love the aggression and the violence I can be like the villain.
You love playing the villain. Okay. See, some people, they're not a fan of that, but you okay with it. All right, so if you could play for an NFL team, which team would you play for and why?
I play for the Steelers. That's my favorite team. Always has been.
They just got Brian Flores in there as a linebacker coach, so Mike Tomlin's putting his pieces together. So I like that. Do me a favor, remind the people who you are, please.
So I'm Jalen Johnson from Akron, Ohio. I went to Akron College.
My man, so appreciate you. Best of luck to you. I look forward to seeing you out there tomorrow. Woo. We're going to keep it moving here. National Scouting Combine Day 1. I'm bringing these athletes in here to you live. What's up, my brother? How are you, sir? Good, good. Do me a favor. Introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Demetrio Pernosia from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
What position?
Defensive tackle.
Okay, we got another DT in the building. So Pittsburgh. Okay. So again, where'd your love of the game come from?
Just the culture in Pittsburgh. That's just really grew up playing football. There ain't a lot of tourists practicing and all that. So that's all you got to do for play sports. So,
I mean, listen, you could have went and, you could have been a hockey guy, played for the Penguins. You could have hit the bat and went for the Pittsburgh Pirates, but you chose the Steelers, which ain't not a bad thing. I'm just, when an athlete chooses a position, I'm always curious as to where it came from. What started you on that track that leads you to where you are currently at today?
Well, I played running back in like going up to college.
Okay.
So once I got to college, I went to school in Santa Monica, California. But it transitioned me to defensive line because I was huge. They didn't have a lot of depth, so I was like, I'm good. I fell in love with it.
So as a running back, you throughout, like you were saying, elementary, high school, you got up in there and you was just, I'm gonna be a bruiser. You get to college, was it a coach or was it just, you making that transition and being like, no, this is where I was meant to be?
Yeah, so I saw the team didn't have that and needed help, so I was like, I might as well just try it out and see.
Right.
And naturally, just from an athletic perspective, I was quicker, stronger, and faster than the guys I was going against. So
I feel like it's meant to be.
Okay. All right. So again, as a defensive guy, how do you disrupt the O-line? How do you disrupt the offense?
Speed, killers, speed killers. You might not look at me, you might think I'm a mess with it, but that's what it is.
All right. Question I'm asking everybody: if you could play for an NFL team, which team would you want to play for and why?
We all know the ultimate answer is any team.
Yes.
But,
yes. See, thank you. He understands where I'm coming from.
But I would like to play for the Steelers or the Rams.
Steelers or the Rams. Raheem Morris, defensive coordinator for the Rams. Talk to me about the impact you think he would make on you as a player.
I think he would transition to me from a good player to a great player. If you look at his coaching, Donald, which is like top tier, we all know that. I pretty much shaped my game off of him.
Okay.
So it's like that was just phenomenal.
Awesome. Do me a favor. Remind the people who you are, please.
Tremetio Pernozier, defensive tackle, Santa Monica College.
Awesome. My brother, look forward to seeing you out there tomorrow. Let me get another brother in here. We're going to keep it moving here. National Scouting Combine, day one. This is all the athletes, man. We getting these gentlemen in here, introducing you to them. What's up, my brother? Belhaven. All right. All right. So let people know who you are.
Guys, my name is Brad Foley. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and I attended Belhaven University.
What position?
Running back.
Running back. Okay. So what about the running back position?
I mean, you got to do it all as a running back. You got to block, catch, you know how to hit the hole, right? You got to read. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like running back is probably the soul of the offense.
So what sets you apart from other running backs?
I just do it all. Like, catch, I receive, I spend time in the air raid, so I had to learn how to run routes and everything like that. And then after the air raid, I was inside of the high formation type offense.
Yeah.
So, like, I learned how to read between the tackle and run like that. So I just feel like I can do it all and have a unique skill set.
All right, so I got this question. Are you a north and south or east and west back?
I can be both. I'm pretty shifty because I'm not the biggest back, so I have to be shifty.
Okay.
But if I need to get that 1 yard, I can go down here and go get it.
All right. So my question, if you could play for an NFL team, which team would win?
I know you probably want to hear it, but I'm just going to say any team that can utilize the running back.
I know.
Utilize the running back. Most teams just want running backs to do like one thing, two things, block and run the ball.
Right.
I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, get out, run routes, get open, you know what I'm saying, run fucking out here. I want to be put the team in the best position to be successful.
Fair enough. Do me a hold up. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. A little technical difficulty here, but we are back live. So, really quick, I was talking to, and forgive me, please remind the people who you are.
Brad Foley.
Thank you, Brad. And so, we were talking about the position. We were talking specifically about the running back, and you said you just wanted your opportunity that you thought would best utilize your skills. All right. You know what? Fair enough. I'm gonna take it. Brad Foley, remind people what college and what position.
I play running back, and I'm from Belhaven University.
Belhaven, my brother. Best of luck to you. I'm going to see you tomorrow, all right? Let me get another gentleman in here. We can have this conversation. What's up, man? How are you?
Good.
Do me a favor. Introduce yourself to the people, please.
My name Darrell James. Play tight end. I'm Tallahassee, Florida. Played at Grambling State all 4 years.
Oh, HBCU in the building.
Man, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. So I was actually at the HBCU Combine in Alabama. Were you there? No. Why not?
That's why I'm here. Because I wasn't there.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're here because
I wish I could have went to both.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying. So we got HBCU in the building. So do me a favor. Tight ends. That's interesting.
How you figure that?
Well, because we don't see a lot of black tight ends in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So what makes you stand out from everybody?
Versatility.
Go deeper. I want to know, man. Talk to me about it.
Really, I can say, playing at the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
Winning at the line of scrimmage.
How do you do that?
First one out the ball. I make sure I get my time.
I listen.
Run game, blocking. And then in the pass game, just really just getting open, beating my defender.
So
size, using my size, speed, height, weight.
Tight ends, let me just say this. Y'all have to be a certain type of individual to go clear across the middle and another man coming at you at full speed. So I need to know, as a tight end, man,
ain't nobody gonna do me that.
I
give it to them.
Okay. I just because linebackers are waiting on you. They waiting on you to come through across that middle.
They gonna keep waiting too. I'm gonna slip and get open. Do what I gotta do.
Okay. Hey, I got to ask. So, you know what? Is there a team in the NFL that you would want to play for? And if so, which team and why?
My favorite team. Shout out to them boys. My favorite team, the Cleveland Browns.
Okay.
My team, though.
All right. I mean, David Njoku's doing well up there. So talk to me about how, if your opportunity came and it'd be you on one side, him on you run that, because a lot of teams now, they run that 2 tight end set.
Yes,
talk to me about you and Njoku, the impact that would make for Cleveland.
Boy, that's a scary sight. There's 2 monsters on both sides of the ball. It's like the football field only so big. Like, how can you guard the whole field like that? You can't.
Oh, okay. Listen, I just want to see it. I want to see it tomorrow while you out there. But before you go, remind the people who you are.
Darrell James out of Tallahassee, Florida, from that G, man. Grambling State.
HBCU in the building, my brother. Best of luck to you.
Already.
He ain't scared to go across that middle, y'all. I'm saying he ain't scared to go across that middle. I'm not gonna lie. Listen. I'm 6 foot, bucket of 2 deuce and a quarter. I ain't going across the middle. No. My brother, come on, man. Let's have this conversation. What's up, man? How are you? Good. Do me a favor. Introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Marquez Spencer.
Hold on. I'm gonna need you to talk to the people, man. Let them know. These people, they here to see you.
My name is Marquez Spencer. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I went to Bethune-Cookman University.
Oh, another HBCU in the house. All right. So what position?
Receiver.
Wide receiver. Inside or outside?
Both.
Everybody say both. Don't no one have one either or the other. Like you either gonna be an inside guy and run them slants, or you gonna be an outside guy, make your defender miss and take one to the house. I just need to know which one you
wherever
are.
Coach Pittman, I'm gonna try to utilize my
sets
and make it happen.
So you a wide receiver, man. How you going to get the ball up against some of these other corners and safeties out there, man?
When the ball in the air, I'm trying to come down with it every time. So I'm just making plays.
So, all right, talk to me how you disrupt defenses. Why should corners and safeties be slightly intimidated by you when they go up on you man on man?
As far as my skill set?
Yes.
I have great speed, good separation. I know how to read defenses real well, and just a great player all around.
Okay. Versatile. Yes, sir. All right. So you being from Atlanta, I gotta ask the question: if the Falcons come calling, is that your first choice, or is there another team that you would go play for?
If the Falcons come first, that is definitely my number one choice.
All right.
Every team takes a chance on me, trying to utilize my opportunity.
Fair enough. Remind the people who you are, please.
Marquez Spencer out of Atlanta, Georgia. Bethune-Cookman.
HBCU in the building. My brother, best of luck to you tomorrow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Man, we just keep rolling. We don't stop. Y'all gonna get this all day today. You're gonna get it all day tomorrow. I'm telling you. My man right here. Introduce yourself to the people, please.
Khalid Muhammad out of Peoria, Arizona. Clarion University.
What position?
Receiver.
Wide receiver. That's right. Man, you about what? 5'7", 5'8"?
I'm about 5'9".
5'10". Oh, okay. 5'10" on a good day. You know. So again, I got these smaller, speedy wide receivers such as yourself. How you going up against these 6'3", 6'4" guys coming down with the ball, man?
Well, in my career, I more so played an X receiver.
You the X?
Yeah, it's kind of just been in my DNA. I got a basketball background, so I kind of like just know how to high point the ball and just use my body to my advantage. You know what I'm saying? I am a smaller guy, so I got to kind of know how to torque, move my body in certain directions to give myself an advantage.
Okay, so answer me this question then. You playing in the slot, and I was speaking to the tight end earlier, man. You know, you have to have a certain way about you to be willing to go across that middle, and you know a linebacker is gunning for you. How you going to disrupt his flow to make sure that he does not get, not that I won't say get a hand on you, but you the one coming down with the ball and making the play?
Well, first of all, I'm going to trust my quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I know he's going to put the ball on me. The most important thing is the ball, so I can take a hit. I'm not really worried about.
Oh, I ain't worried about y'all taking a hit. I'm just saying. I mean, you got a big dude. You got 6'2", 240 coming at you.
Yeah.
You 5'10" on a good day, about what, 195, 210? I mean, so that's 30 pounds. I'm just, I gotta ask.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm a football player, so it's part of the game. It is what it is.
All right. Fair enough. So the question I'm asking everybody, if you could pick an NFL team to play for, which team would you want to go play for and why?
I'm going to have to stay home and stay with the Cardinals.
Arizona.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? I would love to play with D-Hop.
That's my boy. That's listen, anybody who knows me and who has seen me, Nook is my number one all the way around. I'll argue that with anybody. But Super Bowl's gonna be in Arizona next year. So
I'm gonna be with him, hopefully.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
See?
Yes, sir.
Remind the people who you are, sir.
Khalid Muhammad out of Peoria, Arizona. Show the world, baby.
All right, man.
Have a good one.
You too. Thank you so much. He said he's gonna be with him next year. Super Bowl 57. He said he's gonna be the man there. Okay. Let me get another brother in here and we had this conversation, man. What's up, brother? How are you? Good. Do me a favor, man, as you sit down. Thank you so much. Introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Vincent Parker, defensive back safety, Virginia State University.
Okay. So Virginia State, talk to me about, DB. What about that position that makes you who you are?
I can take away a whole field 4 quarters, and I'm very versatile. I feel like I'm a field general.
Field general. So you the one making sure that no matter what the quarterback calls, you the one, you understand his mind game. You understand where he's coming from. So how do you get your team mentally prepared for situational football?
Film study. It's all about learning your weaknesses and for the offense, knowing your wide receiver weaknesses, knowing his routes, knowing what he's good at, knowing what his favorite routes are, his favorite route concept.
I like that. So you, 5'10", 5'11"? 5'10". You got a wide receiver that's 6'2". How you disrupting his play to make sure he does not come down with the ball, or at least is unable to make that first down?
It's all about your technique and discipline and playing through your hands, depending on where the ball placement is.
Okay. All right. If you could play for a team in the NFL, which team and why?
I'm playing for Baltimore. That's where I'm from.
See, I'm telling you again. I've been doing this for 5 years, man.
Baltimore.
Defensive guys, for whatever reason, love to go play in Baltimore, love to go play in Seattle. Offensive guys go wherever, but defensive guys, specifically, I'm telling you, it's like probably 85% of y'all always want to go play in Baltimore, want to go play in Seattle. Why?
I'm playing in Baltimore because that's where I'm from, but I love John Harbaugh, and I know that Baltimore, they all play as a team. No matter what happens, win, lose, or draw, they're going to hold each other down.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Do me a favor. Remind the people where you're from, man, who you are.
Vincent Parker, Virginia State University. I'm from Baltimore.
All right, man. Best of luck to you. I look forward to seeing you out there tomorrow, man. What's up, man?
What's going on? How are you?
Pleasure. Love that number, by the way.
Appreciate it. This your number?
No, actually, anybody knows I am a football guy, but my first love was basketball, and I'm a Patrick Ewing fan. So
you can dunk?
Not anymore.
I can dunk.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna let you go ahead. Have at it. Now these knees can't do that no more. But do me a favor.
Yep.
Introduce yourself to the people, please.
My name is Cordelia Delgado McIntyre, Southern Connecticut State University, safety.
Safety. See, another defensive guy. So, have you played safety your whole life?
This is actually my first year playing safety.
Really?
But
what did you play before this?
Cornerback.
Oh, so you still on the defensive side?
Yeah, I play both.
Okay. All right.
But I'm a top-down player. I like hitting. So.
All right. Where'd your love of the game come from?
It came from an early age. I actually started with baseball, and baseball was my number one sport growing up. So, my mom did a Patriot play. I don't say that a lot, but so we was around them, and it just made me adapt to that, and that's the coach I want to be in.
All right. So, besides the hitting aspect of it, you know, being a safety, being a corner, you got to be a leader amongst men, man. Talk to me about the impact you make on the team.
My impact, I feel like it's heavy. I feel like my teammates will say the same thing. So it depends on what defense, but the defenses I played in, the safety is like the quarterback of the field.
Right.
You call the play, you coordinate it. You're basically the overlooker of everything. So that goes to tell my football IQ. And I feel like I'm an intelligent player. So I like playing safety because it allows me to be that quarterback.
Awesome. If you could play for a team in the NFL, which team and why?
I like the Philadelphia Eagles.
See, I knew it. That's what's up. Okay.
Yeah, they're gritty.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we get down. Ain't no, and we need some safeties and corners. No disrespect to who I got right now, because y'all my team and I love y'all, but we just need a couple more dogs out there.
Yeah.
So I like this.
Yeah, and that's why I like Philly. The crowd too. The crowd.
Oh yeah, we gonna let y'all know.
Yeah,
we gonna let y'all know by like the third game in if you gonna be a part of us, or we gonna have to kick your ass somewhere.
I learned that early. My mom tell me like it is. Philly gonna tell me like it is.
Yes, sir.
Whoever gonna tell me like it is.
Yeah, that's real right there. Hey, let people know who you are, man.
Cordero Delgado McIntyre, safety, Southern Connecticut State University.
My brother, best of luck to you.
Appreciate you.
I'm gonna see you tomorrow out there. Handle your business, man. Woo, we getting down to it. We're getting ready to get started here probably in a little bit. We've got dinner coming up for these guys, and then we're going to have some conversations with them, just get them all set, mind right, and ready for tomorrow. Then they need their rest because we want to make sure we have them at their best tomorrow when they run their 40, when they do their bench, the long jump, the broad jump, the cones, the whole nine. But my brother, hello. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
Dude, introduce yourself to the people, please.
My name is Wendell Bing. I'm in Columbia, South Carolina. I play defensive tackle from Benedict College.
Defensive tackle, okay. You played defense your whole entire career?
No, sir. I actually started out as a left tackle.
All right.
And then things kind of switched over. I kind of switched to defensive tackle, and that's where I've been at the rest of my years.
So when you made the switch, what was it that when you switched, you was like, this is where I want to be?
Because I'm a very dominant guy. I got good feet.
Right.
You know, I control the line of scrimmage no matter where I'm at.
Okay.
Kind of was a good fit for me. I actually love to tackle people, hit people, you know, the physical part of it. So,
all right.
I fell in love with it.
So if there's a team out there in the NFL that you could play for, which team would you want to play for and why?
It would have to be the Eagles because I grew up watching Fletcher Cox all my life.
Oh, that's my see. All right, see, I knew that's my dog right there. Fletcher, that's my number one, man. When of course I'm a little older than you, but I grew up in the Hugh Douglas and Jeremiah Trotter days. But when Fletch came to the team, I was like, yeah, that's my dude right there. So, all right, I appreciate you, man. Do me a favor, remind the people who you are.
Wendell Bing from Columbia, South Carolina, Benedict College.
Benedict College, man. Best of luck to you. I'm looking forward to see you out there tomorrow. I'm watching some feet now. You said you got it, so I want to know. What's up, my man? How you doing?
I'm good.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Do me a favor. Introduce yourself to the people, please.
My name is Michael Hall. I'm a kicker and I'm a punter.
All right, we got a kicker in the house. Remember that, people. Kickers, punters, they are just as important, especially here.
I'm not a receiver.
That's fine. That is fine. What school did you go to?
Ottawa, Arizona University.
Okay. So you're a kicker and a punter. You are special teams. What about that position? Why that position?
Well, I chose that position because I started playing basketball, soccer. I really was doing like almost every sport, and I was just way too small to play football. Really.
What you mean small? I mean, listen.
Well, you know, I
had some 5'8", 190 receivers playing here, man. Come on.
What I'm saying is,
sure.
I actually went to go tell my basketball coach, and, my football coach, like when everybody else was running out there to go to tryouts, my basketball coach, because he valued me, as a player, and I think honestly he cared about me as a person.
Okay.
He knew about the mentality that I had,
right?
Which is straight up just kill everything moving, And he saw me running out there. He's like, "Nope, not you." And he was just like, "You should go play soccer because that's just what you've been doing your whole entire life, And at that moment, I didn't really fully get it.
Yeah.
But his son was also the kicker, so I didn't really know anything about football, so it just seemed easy for me just to go into soccer. But as we developed, and that was our freshman year. By our senior year, I watched his son kick, and his son had said that he went to competitions and stuff, and he was bragging about how much money his dad paid for him to, develop that talent. But what I seen was he didn't have as much skill as me naturally, and I just knew that I could take his spot. And so that's just what I did.
All
I
right.
just went in there my senior year, and I took his spot.
So your longest kick, what is it?
70 yards.
Wait, I'm sorry, who?
70 yards.
7-0.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. The NFL record's like 66 now.
Yeah, I think there's a few NFL kickers that I could just easily.
And you telling me you bypassing that?
Yeah.
I want to see this. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. He said his longest is 70. Okay.
I had over 50 touchdowns.
Over 50? Woo! We gotta check out this brother's tape. Do me a favor. Remind the people who you are, please.
I'm Michael Hall. It's nice to meet you.
He's a kicker, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all need a kicker punter. Y'all need a leg. This brother's got one.
I mean, y'all need anything. I can just do whatever. So.
I know, but let's specialize.
Kicker punter is the main thing.
Okay, let's specialize in that 70. That's what I want to know. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, the herd is thin. I know we're getting ready for dinner. Let me get a couple more young men in here. My brother, how are you, sir?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing well, thank you. Please introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Jordan Magnuson from Minnesota State University Moorhead.
What position?
D tackle.
D tackle. Another defensive man up in here. All right. So your love of the game, where'd it come from?
Just young age. Older brothers played football and watching football growing up.
All right. Who's your team?
Grew up watching the Minnesota Vikings. So.
All right. All right. Listen, not a bad team. I mean, you're talking about at one time one of the best defenses ever.
Yep.
And the Purple People leaders. So I get it. So the defensive side of the ball, what separates you from others?
I think just mindset. You got to be a dog in the middle. You can win a lot of reps that way as well. So if you're just strong, like mentally stronger than the guards you're going against, the centers, if you're getting double teamed, if you can eat up those blocks, those linebackers are going to fly through and you don't even have to make the play. They'll make the play for you.
All right. So I'm going to go out on a whim here and say if you could play for a team, it would be Minnesota.
Yeah.
So talk to me about the impact you would make on that squad.
Stop the run first off and then also get pressure up the middle during pass.
Fair enough. Do me a favor. Remind people who you are.
Jordan Magnuson from Minnesota State University Moorhead.
My brother, I'm going to see you out there tomorrow. Handle your business.
Thank you.
All right. Wow. A lot of defensive guys coming in here, man. I'm very curious to see these brothers tomorrow, especially when we get into these drills and these testings. My man, how are you?
How you doing, sir?
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah. We'll get that out the way. Do me a favor as you sit down here. Introduce yourself to the people, please.
My name is Jordan Burney. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I went to Westchester University.
My man. See, I already knew. I felt it when I shook his hand. Brother from my home area. I love this. So, defensive man.
Yes, sir.
What about the defense? Why? What is it? Everybody says I like to hit. It's the aggression piece. But there's also a mindset that has to come with it when you play on that side of the ball because the offense is the one kind of controlling where the ball's going to go. You are the one setting the tone to basically disrupt everything that they're trying to create. Talk to me about that.
Well, I look at myself all my life. I'm not that much of a flashy type of person.
Okay.
So, and also I like to be the enforcer of things, So I like to punish more than I like to just, I don't know, like do a little dance in the end zone. That's not, it's not me.
All right. You guys just going in and getting the job done. That's it.
Yeah.
Whatever the position is, whatever time it is, it's it. That's what it's about. And I respect that, man. So, I'm asking everybody this question. But before I get to that, where did your love of the game come from?
Love of the game came from my uncle. He was actually coaching me. I played with Pop Warner when I was young. Basketball was my first love.
Okay.
But seeing him coach me, and I really had, like a father figure growing up and stuff like that. So he made me fall in love with the game. And plus, I love, being part of something, kind of like a family and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, the brotherhood is definitely there.
Yeah.
So you went to Westchester. So, are you an Eagles fan?
Yeah, I'm an Eagles
Okay,
fan.
that's all I need to say. That's all I know. Jeffrey, you got the pick of the litter at the National Scouting Combine. If you don't come check out these men or send one of your scouts to come check out these young men out here, y'all are truly missing out. Do me a favor. Remind the people who you are, please.
My name is Jordan Burney from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with the Westchester University, and play safety.
All right, my brother. Best of luck to you. Look forward to seeing you out there tomorrow. Woo! All right, I guess we got. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, are we done? I still see more people just chilling. I wanted to make sure. Don't want to miss nobody. What's up, man?
What's up?
Do me a favor. Introduce yourself to the people, please.
Anthony Barksdale, Midwestern State. Play safety, corner, nickel.
Safety, corner, and nickel. Wow. All right. So defensively, man, I'm asking all these young men out here today at the National Scouting Combine, where'd your love of the game come from?
Love of the game came from young child. Just been around the game. My brothers played it. My father introduced me to the game.
Okay.
Just fell in love ever since.
All right. So I'm asking this question because, look, as men, we love to watch the game of football. We love to watch sports, and sometimes our moms aren't too keen on us going out there and getting hurt because that's my baby. I get it. How was your mom when she found out you was gonna play football?
She wasn't too happy about it because it is a violent sport.
Yeah.
But as the time grew, it kept me out of trouble. So
Okay, she saw it as
accepted it.
Right. All right, fair enough. So being a defensive guy, wide receivers, they got to be the ones that always go out and get theirs. How are you stopping them? How are you disrupting their flow?
If I jam, I got long arms,
Okay.
try to beat them off the line.
Yep.
Disrupt the timing. Playing off, just trying to cover them and just be in the area.
Sounds good to me. Listen, if there's a team you could play for, which team would you want to play for and why?
Pick a West Coast team, probably play for the Chargers.
Oh, interesting. Justin Herbert. Okay. So why the Chargers?
I just feel like, they got a good offense, good defense, and I'll just fit right in there. And it's in Cali.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being out there, my brother. Do me a favor. Remind the people who you are, please.
Anthony Barksdale, DB, Midwestern State.
Appreciate you, man. Best of luck to you. Look forward to seeing you out there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Come on down. My brother, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Do me a favor. Introduce yourself to the people, please.
My name is John Snowden from Washington, D.C. I played at Elizabeth City State University.
Okay. And what position?
Tight end.
Oh, see, we got another brother. I'm liking this. Brothers are tight ends. I like this. So you being a tight end, man, talk to me about that. Are you more of a blocking tight end, or just talk to me about your position?
I do both route running and blocking, but more route running.
Okay. All right. So again, I'm asking this question, man. It takes a unique individual to just go get that ball down the middle when you got a linebacker gunning for you. How you gonna make him miss?
I might just run through him. I ain't scared of no contact.
Okay. All right. I just, that position, the linebacker and the tight end is always a matchup I'm very keen on watching, especially in today's NFL. So what sets you apart from other tight ends?
I'm just I used to play defense. I played defense then. So, but that just coming, being more physical and things like that, and just learning from my friends that play receiver. So
Right.
I feel like I got the best of both worlds.
All right. So you have an understanding of the position. So you can get it. Okay. I like that. If you could play for a team, which team would you want to play for and why?
Any team that want to get me.
I know. But if you could pick your team.
I mean, I'm a Cowboys fan.
Oh, no. Nope. See, I'm done. That's it. I'm out. Bye. Peace, deuces. I'm done. Knew it. I knew there was going to be one. Jimmy would not get away without that. I knew there was at least one Cowboy fan in the building. Okay. All right. Oh. At least Jerry going to pay you.
Yes, sir.
I can't listen. I can't fault you on that one. At least I know Jerry gonna get you that money. So do me a favor, remind people who you are, please.
John Snowden, Elizabeth City State University, tight end.
All right, my brother. Best of luck to you. I'm gonna see you out there tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be one. There's always one in the bunch. I had like 5 or 6 Eagle fans this year. I was like, yes, we good. Knew it was gonna be a Cowboys fan in here. My brother, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, sir. Do me a favor. Introduce yourself to the people, please.
DeJuan Smith, Houston Baptist University, cornerback.
Okay. So where are you from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. All right. So defensive guy. Where'd your love of the game come from?
Just competing. I feel like been playing since I was 6 years old and I always played corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you've always been on the defensive side of the ball.
No, I played running back before, quarterback, receiver.
Okay. All right. But when you got to that cornerback position, you knew that was where you wanted to be.
Yeah, I rather go get the ball, take the ball.
Okay.
On the other side.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You started at 6. You played both sides of the ball. Now you in this corner position. Give me one of your specialties. Give me something that when people see your tape, they're gonna be able to know that's someone we need to invest in.
I was a basketball player first, so just going up to get the ball, I know how to like go grab the ball, different techniques.
Right.
Whether I like trying different stuff at the line, so they don't really know what's coming.
Okay. All right. Now you say you from Atlanta, right?
Yeah, North Atlanta.
Okay. So if a team comes calling, or if you could pick your NFL team to go play for, which team would you want to go play for and why?
I would say the second team would be the Falcons because it's the home team, but
Right.
I say the Rams that play JUCO in Cali.
Okay. Fair enough, man. Appreciate that. Remind the people who you are, please.
DeLon Smith, Houston Baptist University.
Best of luck to you, my brother.
I
Look forward to
appreciate
seeing you out there tomorrow. All right.
Appreciate that.
Woo! National Scouting Combine. We getting them from all over. I keep telling Jimmy, change his name. It should be International Scouting Combine. We got people from Canada, people from the Congo. We got people from all over. My brother, man, what's up, man? Pleasure to meet you. Introduce yourself to the people, please.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Sidney Jones. I'm from Hartford, Connecticut. I'm with Southern Connecticut State University.
All right. So talk to me, man. Offensive or defensive guy?
Defensive tackle.
Defensive tackle. Why?
Just kind of the position I ended up falling in with high school. I was always a tackle, played both sides, but at one point I was kind of just leaning heavy on offense. And then once my coach was like, I don't think you're gonna be able to play tackle in college because I'm 6 feet, 6'1". So kind of just switched over to defense, started kind of just getting at it, and then now we're here.
Do you miss it? Do you miss the offensive side of the ball now that you're where you at?
Nah, I think I made the proper choice. I think the defensive line is the best position on the field, to be honest.
Okay. So how are you disrupting offenses? What is one thing about you that separates you from other defensive men?
My intelligence, and I'd say my strength. A lot of guys, aren't happy with, having to deal with O-line, especially me as someone who's a nose tackle. You might get double or triple teamed a lot.
Right.
But I know my role as a nose tackle, it's not always about me and what I do, but it's how I contribute. And if I can, get the line of scrimmage, and if I'm getting double team, hold the line of scrimmage down, get linebacker to come behind and make the play, that's a win for me. So I always know that my time is coming. So, you just make plays, do your job. Your plays will come naturally.
Fair enough. So if you could play for any NFL team, if you could pick your team, which team would you want to play for and why?
Like you said before, just the easy answer is every team, but I've got like 3 teams in mind. First would be the Rams. Just that D-line, Aaron Donald's like one of my inspirations. So Aaron Donald, Sebastian Joseph-Day, Leonard Floyd, Von Miller, Leonard, from those guys would just be incredible. 2, Colts, because I am a Colts fan. So being just in Indiana right now is just kind of a blessing. But, that D-line, the defense is just young, hungry. Darius Leonard, the quarterback of the defense, and being around guys like that would be fun. And then lastly would be San Francisco. Eric Armstead, Nick Bosa, just a group of guys, exciting, having an offense that's exciting with Debo and George Kittle. It'd be fun to be out in the Bay.
All right. Appreciate that, man. Do me a favor. Remind the people who you are, please.
Sidney Jones, Southern Connecticut State University.
All right, man. Best of luck to you out there. All right. Handle your business. This brother knew some people. He said he had 3 teams. 3 teams. You know what? I can't argue that. At least he gave me the politically correct answer, but then he gave me what I wanted. So what's up, my man?
How you doing?
I appreciate you. How are you? Introduce yourself to the people, please.
How are you doing? My name is Kalim Cisse from the University of Haven. I play linebacker and edge.
Linebacker and edge. Okay. So talk to me about your love of the game, where it came from, and then talk to me about why the defensive side of the ball.
Okay. So I started football like 7 years old, and since then I'm in love with it ever since. And I've been playing with my brothers as well. My brothers play football as well, and because of football, it turned into it changed the way I was. It helped me turn into a man.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So talk to me about that. What about the game helped basically create the maturation of you and like you said, made you into this man?
I'll say it made me more social.
Okay.
Because back then I wasn't as social. So when I got into a team sport like football, you know, it helped me communicate with more people, helped me open up more, and express my feelings as well.
All right. So defensively, what about the defensive side of the ball is like that's your niche? That's you.
The thing I like about defense is that it gives everybody on the team opportunity to make a play and contribute to the team.
All right. If you could play for any team in the NFL, which team and why?
It would be the Packers.
Green Bay.
Yeah, my favorite team.
Okay. All right. Wait. Where are you from again?
I'm from New Jersey.
You from New Jersey. So
Yeah.
why? So why the Green Bay Packers?
I was young. I was watching Super Bowl and the Steelers versus Packers. Yeah, and everybody was going for the Steelers. I was the only one going for the Packers, and the Packers came out on top. I got a chance to rub in their people's faces and everything. So, you know, ever since then, I fell in love with the
Listen,
Packers.
I know that feeling from 2017 when everybody's picking Tom Brady to win his next ring, and then Philly, goes and gets our first one. So I understand. I feel you. I feel you where you at. Do me a favor. Remind the people who you are, please.
My name is Colin Cisse. I go to the University of Haven, and yeah.
All right, my brother. Best of luck to you. I'm excited to see you out there tomorrow, man. Appreciate you. Ooh. All walks of life, man. All coming for their shot, their opportunity, man. With my brother in here. What's up, brother? How are you?
Doing good.
Doing well. Thank you so much, man, for joining me here tonight. Introduce yourself to the people, please.
How y'all doing? My name is Ty Sharp. I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and I played at Fayetteville State University.
Fayetteville?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my boys, man. Say it again every Tuesday night. Make sure you check them out. We'll put you in contact with them, man.
Okay.
That's a good group of boys. They out there in Fayetteville. So, what position?
I play wide receiver, and I'm a return specialist.
Oh, got another specialist in the building. Okay, so talk to me about your return game then, man.
Return game. I finished number 1 in Division II. I was 19.2 yards a return, and yeah.
So wide receiver, you know your yak?
No, I don't, but I get a lot of yak.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
talk to me about that. As a wide receiver, man, are you inside or outside?
I'm really versatile. This past year I played a lot of outside, a lot of X, and then a couple years back, junior year, sophomore year, I was inside. So they just moved me around a lot.
So being the X, talk to me about this, man, because I'm sure we all watch the I Am Athlete podcast and to Brandon Marshall and Chad Johnson, Chad Ochocinco, and they always talk about who's the X, who's the Z. What makes you the X, man?
The X, it's just about winning your one-on-one matchups. The person in front of you, no matter if it's man-to-man coverage, zone coverage, the X receiver, you just got to get open. And that's what I really like about it the most.
So you the guy in the red zone. If we got to make a play, 3rd and 8, 3rd and goal, you got to go get it.
I'm going to get it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
If you could play for any team in the NFL, which team and why?
Any team. I'm not too particular, but I like any team out of Florida. Miami,
Tampa, Jacksonville.
Like
all right, fair enough. Hey, do me a favor. Remind the people who you are.
I'm Ty Sharp from Fayetteville State University.
Much love, brother.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you.
Nice to meet you.
We're gonna check you out tomorrow, man.
Yes, sir.
These brothers are getting started, man. What's up, man?
How you doing, boss?
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. You.
Thank you so much for being here. Do me a favor. Introduce yourself to the people, please.
Name is Javon Butler from Elton, Virginia. Now it's Glenville State University.
Okay.
Wide
All
out.
right. You a wide out?
Yes, sir.
All right. Inside or outside?
Both.
Both? Primarily, what do you play?
Outside.
Okay.
Mainly outside.
So I'm gonna ask you the X, you the Z, you the Y. What are you, man?
Mainly the X.
Everybody the X.
Mainly that. Gotta get open.
I understand.
Gotta do
that.
that. Gotta get open.
Can't everybody be the X, Dad?
I know.
But no, I get it. So where's the love of the game come from?
Came from my dad.
Okay.
He's a big football dude.
Yeah.
Big football dude, and he was holding on me at a young age. So I really think I got it from him. Played for Pee Wee, all that.
So have you always played offense?
High school went both ways.
Okay.
Wasn't the best corner, so
right.
I'm a shot away from that.
Okay, that's fair. So being a wide receiver, being the X, how you disrupting defenses?
Me, I use my speed.
Okay.
Use my speed, ability to track the ball. I like to say my film shows it all.
That's fair.
Shows all the speed.
If you could play for an NFL team, which team would you play for and why?
Big Washington Commanders, man.
Washington Commanders.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Scary Terry.
All right. Fair enough, man. Do me a favor. Remind the people who you are.
Name's Javon Butler, wide out from Glenville State University.
I appreciate you. Looking forward to you, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Woo! Washington Commanders. We got the first one of the day out there. Okay. Interesting to see what these young men do. But everybody got to be the X. Nobody want to be the Y. Don't want to be the Z. Everybody's going to be the X. I get it. I understand. Just saying. What's up, man? Appreciate you.
Devin Hunt.
Devin? What position you play?
play linebacker from Shaw University.
Charlotte University. Okay. So talk to me about the linebacker position, because the linebacker he's a true leader out there on the field. Talk to me about your skills and with your team.
Well, so I've always been the captain of the defense. Kind of took that role after my freshman year. Once the veteran guys kind of got out of there, and I took over. Been actually pretty neat. I mean, the coaches depended on me, and it got to the point where the coach was like, "All right, you pretty much know how I think. We let you run it the way you want to do it." So that's something I took advantage of, and it's helped me get to where I'm at now.
All right. So where did your love of the game come from?
Just starting out young. I started playing Pop Warner. Started when I was 8 years old, and I fell in love with it ever since, and never stopped.
All right. If you could pick an NFL team to play for, which team would you want to play for and why?
The Cowboys.
Oh, see, I knew it. There's another one. That's it. I'm done. We wrapping this up right now.
Die-hard Cowboys fan. Most of my family is Cowboy fans.
Shout out to all my Cowboy fans that I love and respect. And you know there's only about 7 to 8 of y'all, so I'll let you have this one. But all right, man, do me a favor. Remind the people who you are.
I'm Devin Hunt from Shaw University.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. I look forward to seeing you out there, man. We got one more brother I'm gonna bring up in here, and then I think we're gonna call tonight. I might get some other people after dinner this evening. Let me get this brother in here. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
The Raging Cajuns.
Yes, sir.
All right, introduce yourself to the people, please.
How you doing? Devon Burns. I'm from Centerville, Virginia, Fairfax area. I went to the School of University of Louisiana, Lafayette. Before I start this interview, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for waking me up this morning and giving me this opportunity. So,
amen.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. So, what position?
Receiver.
X,
Z, don't matter.
Oh, so finally,
yeah.
Brother don't care. He don't care. I'll be the X. I'll be the Z. I don't care. Let me just go get it.
Play your role.
Okay, so talk to me about that, man. What is your role?
My role is basically, if somebody needs me, I'm out there. If somebody needs, a fast receiver with hands, somebody that can create space and speed at the same time, then that's me. So if you need me on the inside or the outside, don't matter to me. I feel like it's almost the same thing.
Wow.
All the routes are the same, so okay. I don't really choose. I just go out there and do that.
How long you playing wide receiver?
Since I was 6 years old. So I started in Engelbody.
Okay. So did you ever go over to the defensive side of the ball?
Yes, I did. In high school, I played cornerback, and on my high school tape, actually, my first play at cornerback, I got an interception. So
he's just the man to go get it.
So actually, every time I played corner, I recorded an interception. I only played 3 times. But I'm a return specialist also.
All right. So excuse me, talk to you about your return game, man. I mean, I want to know because return.
I didn't get much to return. I didn't get much to the ball. I didn't get a lot of time in college to return the ball.
Okay.
But I will bring you on my previous stats. Back in high school, I have the record right now in Virginia for kick returns. So it's actually on my highlight tape. So if you were to go on there, I'm not just talking. You can go on there and actually watch it.
Fair enough. If you could play for any team in the NFL, which team would you want to play for?
Definitely play for New Orleans, just because my family from New Orleans. Shout out New Orleans. Shout out the 6th Ward and the 7th Ward. That's where my family. That's where my mom and my pops are from.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely love to play for New Orleans. My grandma's down there, and my grandma get the opportunity to see me play. She don't got to take a plane anywhere.
That's huge.
She come right to the stadium and watch me play.
That's huge. Do me a favor, man.
Yes, sir.
Remind people who you are.
Devon Burns from the University of Louisiana, Lafayette, Raging Cajun, from Centerville, Virginia, and I'm here to ball.
My brother,
have a good time.
Best of luck to you.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate
Thank
you, man. Thank you so much.
All
right, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to do it for me for right now. I am going to come back here after dinner. I know dinner's getting ready to get started, but, the National Scouting Combine, what more can I say? 5 years. Jimmy's been doing this for 11 years, and the team that he puts together, they put on a tremendous event each and every year. And, this year is different because this year, instead of us having just specific players, we got everybody in the mix. And everybody gets their opportunity to shine. We're doing the draft eligibles tomorrow and Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday is going to be our free agents. So I'm going to holler at y'all, your man Eric Wilson. Check out the crew tonight on the Sports Arena. I'm not going to be there because I'm up here in Indy holding it down. But to Ray Lynn, to Mike, Tyree, Megan, John, and the entire Sideline Sports Network family, much love to all y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.